Maine. Hello!
Hi!
Hey there.
Hey, Internet. Welcome to Eberron,
Okay.
Rising from the Ashes.
Yeah.
I'm your regular Dungeon Master, Charner.
He's not merciful. He's I'm your dungeon master.
I love it. I love
Your
it.
regular DM. And tonight we have our third session of Eberron. So before we begin, as always, we want to thank Twitch, Twitch, Streamlabs, OBS, and for sponsoring the stream. And we want to thank Little Dragon Corp. If you want to type ! Little Dragon Corp in the chat, you can get a coupon code for 10% off.
10% off. Yep.
Anything on Little Dragon Corp. They have sweet dice, and I have two sets over here from them. And then we also want to thank Cardboard Castles in Evans, Georgia, for sponsoring the stream as well.
Woohoo!
They have some sweet local game shop stuff. So, we don't really have. Oh, our sweet music is playing too. I gotta change that.
This session isn't sweet.
I see it. Vanity reprise. Pause. Hush. There we go.
Hush.
Yeah.
So we don't have an intro for this awesome stream, but we're gonna go ahead and dive right into a recap and then get started playing our game. You guys ready?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we'll do a short recap of both the two sessions. Our party made their way to Sharn. Two individuals for the first time, Rook and Verse, first time headed to Sharn. And Liam and Falric, of course, live in the city. And they were, Falric and Liam were contracted by Sergeant Vilroy of the Sharn Watch to investigate a claim that someone had been murdered. And so they went down the rabbit hole, and a whole lot of craziness happened. They found out that someone from House Cannith, which is a prominent house in Sharn, had been blackmailed to hire Warforged to mine some relics underneath the city. And some of the Warforged were injured or killed, and they eventually caught wind that the Daask Crime Syndicate was involved, and they gave chase to the train station in the city, and were able to board the train as it was leaving and stop Gara, the half-ogre, from escaping with a large chest filled with, they don't know what yet, about 50 pounds worth of good stuff. So they're pretty excited to find out what's inside of it. The train has slowed down and come to a stop. You were probably about 20 minutes outside of the city, and a train full of people who thought they were headed towards the city of Rot, which is about 3 hours away. But now you've got this train stopped, and the conductor is waiting for some kind of reply from you all. So
we used our fancy note. What was it again?
Yeah, the writ of enforcement.
The writ of enforcement. Thank goodness for that, because he wouldn't have stopped.
No.
He was determined.
Well, we would have knocked a little less politely.
I think Rook would run up to the case. Wait, no, what was Rook doing right before? Rook.
I think Falric was busy putting gauze and things around Verse.
Who was on like life support.
That's right. Yeah.
There's no help over here.
Let's get all the bodies inside the train.
Drag me inside instead of let me bleed out on the roof.
Yeah.
The ogre lady is dead, right?
Gara is dead.
So I'm gonna take her and I'm gonna just nudge her off the side.
You sure you don't want to check her?
Okay, yes, I do want to check her, and then I'll nudge her off the side.
Make an investigation check. You're on top of the train in this
I will be very interested.
Let me
green
move
plains.
all of these out of my way while I. Can I roll on yours? Hey, what's up?
20.
I got a nat 20.
Okay.
And my modifier is something.
Very helpful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Apparently that works. I'll do it again next time.
You find her battle axe. You find a pouch that is filled with another 40 gold. Seems like she gave most of it to Falric when she was trying to bribe him.
Liam was the
Yeah.
And
bribe
then
king over here.
It's just a standard battle axe. It's big, but And then you also find the 2 newspapers that she was reading.
I got
and
news.
you can,
This is so cool. Look at these
Oh,
guys.
look at that!
and you can read those whenever they're
The
not.
fancy
They're
newspapers.
fluff.
They're named. Okay, guys. So the titles of these things are "The Voice of Breland" and "The Sharn Inquisitive."
Ooh, that's
This is spicy.
Quite a-
Spicy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You guys know that the Sharn Inquisitive is like one of those. It's almost like a tabloid.
Yeah, it's-
like
Oh my God, is it
they
like
publish
that?
stuff constantly.
Is it like the Inquirer?
Now that's reading I'll actually do, brother.
Oh my god.
Like think a mix of the Inquirer plus Rita Skeeter from Harry Potter.
I'm so excited,
Yeah.
That's
guys.
awesome.
You don't even know. I'll read these out to you guys later. And
Um,
y'all,
if you want to read it on screen, it's fine.
do I read it now?
No, you're.
I was like,
Please
oh.
don't.
God, no, please. I'll prepare myself.
And then you have the lock chest.
Okay.
Good
Well,
balance.
I
It's pretty
can't
heavy
take
for your
the...
small stature.
Can anyone here use a battle axe? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Can I even hold a battle axe?
That
You
battle
can-
axe is
you-
probably bigger than
You
I
can
am.
certainly try.
Yeah.
You would not wield it proficiently.
Could I carry it with me?
You can
You-
certainly try.
Does
Yeah,
Gara
you can-
have key? Did she have keys on her?
I
For the
don't know.
chest?
Let me check again.
Yeah, she.
She did, and here they are. And I want to go over to the chest and just kind of
Probably not right now. Let's get it
I
in
go
the train.
towards the thing, and I'm like,
I'm
really?
like, let's-
But I'm curious.
That's fine, but just
the
wait a
keys.
couple seconds.
In my satchel, and then I take the battle
Okay.
axe and I'm hobbling away with it on my back,
I'm like,
It makes
using
you
all my
limp.
weight
and I'm just
to push.
So
let's go.
awesome. You guys want to head back inside of the train?
Yeah.
Is there a hole in the sky, like skylight thing for it, or is it? How did we?
You
get
guys
on
got
it?
up on the sides,
The
like,
edges
at the
of
ends
each
the
car.
train.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, I want to go to one of the junctions, and I want to like take the chest and like pull it and drag it a couple of times until it falls
Oh.
over and I can get it.
I'll help
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's gonna be
You
super
managed to
effective.
get it. You have one person down at the bottom, kind of catching it, and it drops down.
I want it to be him, so
While
he's
they're
like,
concentrating on dragging the chest,
Mhm.
Falric got a few of those clothes from the luggage that he was exploring
Oh,
last
yeah.
time. I got Burst wrapped up, and I'm like dragging Burst.
Oh, are you still unconscious?
No, I think
At
I
the end-
regained conscious at the very last time.
So
I think at the end I got the last save and I was back
Yeah,
up,
So you're
but like
stable.
barely able to move.
You don't
Yeah.
feel good.
I'm gonna ritual cast find familiar and unseen servant to like have an owl and then like an invisible dude to help me just carry it down.
what's
we need,
ritual casting? That's when you
It
sit
takes
for
like
20
10
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
So it basically takes some
20 minutes.
time, but he
Okay.
can cast it.
Yeah, we'll get it down. No
Yeah.
problem. Are you still going to push Gara off the side of the
Yeah.
train? Okay. Everyone, the train is stopped, and you just thunk, it just hits the body hits the side of the hill, and it's like the trains where it's up. It built up a little bit, so it's not on flat ground, so it kind of tumbles down a hill for like 10 or 20 feet until it kind of rolls to a
I want to
stop.
look around and make sure nobody's looking at me, and then I want to spit in her general direction.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody else in that car,
Okay.
so y'all are, you're good.
Cool.
Nobody saw the body.
Can I-
Falric's like looking at the body down there, and it's just clearly visible. It's like, are you sure you wanted to leave it there? I mean, it's.
Feed the birds. And then I want to take my hair and
Birds.
flip it. And then that's
The crows.
that's the only ballsy thing I'll do for today. I'm just like, alright. Just walk off.
So let's also check her cabin to see if she
Yeah.
had anything else.
Good
Okay,
idea.
Let's head towards her sleeping arrangements.
Gotcha.
don't
You
know.
actually you go inside of that cabin and there was nothing else inside of there. You're
Okay.
good.
Were her sheets made?
It was just like a bench.
Mm.
It wasn't a
Good
bed.
riddance.
We could have
I
potentially.
like how you
use-
did the camera look when you did that.
Good riddance.
We could potentially use the writ to have the train reverse, assuming there's not another train soon to be behind
Can
us.
they reverse though?
Why not?
Does it have an engine on the opposite
That's
end?
that's a good question. Can it reverse?
Can it? Wait, I roll because I know things.
Yeah.
I guess make an Arcana check because it's a magical train.
I ain't
Is that a
gonna do
D20?
nothing. I ain't gonna do
She has no
nothing.
idea.
That is a nat one. I know.
No
I know
idea.
little.
You don't train.
I don't train.
Being native to the city, can I see if I would know?
You can. Yeah.
It With history? Oh, I don't
You
know
don't
anything.
know. You don't train either.
Yeah. You guys are
Out
like,
of the way.
do trains go backwards?
How do trains go? How do trains?
Yeah, it would be like an 11. So
We can
probably
ask the
anything.
conductor.
Turn this thing around!
As cool as they are,
That's not what I was
don't
gonna
really
ask.
pay
Sure.
attention to them that much.
Neither do I, apparently.
You just
It's
get
one
in
of those
them and you're
things.
like,
They just keep
go.
going, and
Yeah.
you
You're
just
just like,
keep on going your business.
it's like
Too
you don't
busy being
remember what you
asleep.
had for breakfast that day because you don't need to.
Oh, I always remember what I had for breakfast.
Never
that
mind.
day.
I know what I had for breakfast. It was a lot of eggs. So many wrong analogy in this game.
Pocket bacon. Don't forget the pocket bacon.
Mm.
Pocket. No, thank you. I don't want any pocket bacon.
It's like a greasy shirt.
All right, so I guess we're gonna go over to the conductor and ask him to turn this thing around. Rook's
Okay.
not gonna.
I'll go with
Verse still has my writ.
Oh,
He took it from
Hey,
me.
Verse.
I will hobble up with you guys. Just because I don't want them to lose this one too. So I will hobble up to the conductor with them
Okay.
and show the writ and be like, is it possible to go backwards?
just for 20 minutes, and then everyone else who
Can go about
planned
their
on
business.
can go on their way. We left 30 minutes early, anyways. So
If this
Not
was a
too
New
much of a
York
delay.
subway, this would be an entire fiasco.
Yeah. He's not happy, but he's like, it can be done. We can go backwards. Trains do go backwards.
Sweet.
We apologize for you being behind schedule.
I mean, we were already ahead of schedule. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of unhappy people.
Oh, that's right.
But well, you're the boss, so
thank you.
That's right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And you know what? Sergeant Vilroy will be extremely pleased with your willingness to help us out on this endeavor.
Someone
Liam-
to
I don't know who
blame.
that is, but sounds good.
Notes for the thing. Liam Hart's Sergeant Vilroy.
That was
So-
since episode 1.
Sergeant Vilroy and Liam forever. Five ever.
We're carved into.
Alric.
Five. Oh,
You're getting us
that's
confused.
Liam.
Liam. Other Liam.
This happens all the time.
So the conductor gets the train moving backwards, and you guys are on your way back. It's a little bit slower going backwards than forwards because
Hey, conductor, can you pick it up a little bit?
he looks back at you like through the glass, and he's like,
You're doing great.
I want to be like, shh.
I don't need these people.
Can we give him some of that gold for his trouble?
Who?
The conductor,
I
the
approve.
gold you found?
You got more gold than I did.
Yeah, but that was for a promise that I immediately broke.
Promise
So,
again. If you can find some, sure.
okay.
And then
I don't do
I'm
anything.
taking my
Okay.
gold and I'm holding it closer. It's like this
Yeah.
just one step closer.
"Gotcha." Yeah, the
The
train. Did you guys want to open the chest before you get back, or do you want to?
Sure. Yeah.
I would like to.
Ramsey
Ramsey would like to.
here,
Are
or
we
do you wanna-
in that
wanna take it
enclosed
home?
cabin
Uh,
again?
I wanna-
If you want to be, sure.
I vote to look at it.
I would like to look at it like in an enclosed room, not out and about where other people can
Like Gara's room.
see. That's exactly what I was
Yeah,
going
With
for.
her unmade
Yeah.
bench. Dastardly.
Not even
I
a
claim
single
this
sheet.
territory as my own.
Dastardly.
So,
Dun,
who wants to
dun,
open the
dun.
chest? You got it.
First gets it.
So, Verse, you stick the key in, unlock it, and then suddenly nothing happens. The chest opens.
No.
Big poison cloud. No.
Glyph of warning.
On the inside, you see neatly stacked 13 tomes,
Okay.
13 books. And then to the side of that, you see 4 metal-looking contraptions. They're really odd design. They're twisted. All 4 of them are different. But some are twisted. One looks like it could hold something, and the other 2 are just random pieces that you're not really sure what to make of those. And then you also see 2 gemstones. One is a rosy crystal with crimson swirls flowing inside of it. And then the other one is an amber shard with swirling golden veins.
Could I do an Arcana check on the... Yes? All of it.
I can also ritual cast Identify.
That also is nice.
Okay.
So I'm assuming we might have it's slower, so it might take us 30 minutes to get back.
Yeah,
Or-
probably. You'll have
so-
time to ritual cast.
So I'll do 3 ritual cast of identify on the mechanical contraptions.
Okay.
Or
Well,
Yeah,
after the
that'd
be
first one,
non-tomes.
you see that the first one's not magical.
okay.
Yeah, so you can look at the other ones if you want to, but you'll have a feeling that they're not going to be magical.
What in that case, if that one of them's not magical, I'd shift to like the tomes
Okay.
and see if I can read the titles on them, or if they have titles, or what languages they're in.
Make an Arcana check.
17.
17. Okay. You your ritual casting identify?
Yeah.
Okay. So the tomes are not magical, but you. Well, let me take that back. The tomes are coded in a magical language that has to be deciphered through magical means. You can't. It's not a written language. So you get that seeing from the cover, the outside of the book, when if you want to flip open the pages. And
I will.
that way.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, it's all this, it needs to be deciphered.
Well, someone who would be good at this would be our father Targan, who works at the university in Sharn.
Oh yeah, Dad would be able to do this.
Yeah.
Could I take a look at the contraption and pull out the 4 pieces and like just investigate whatever it is, or do one of those
Make an
rolls?
investigation.
Is that chill? Thank you. Hey, that's not nice. Let's find out what that means for me. So that means 13.
13. They don't look like, from that roll, they don't look like they fit together in any specific way. You're not sure if there are pieces missing or they go to different, each thing goes to something different. You're not really sure, but they look like they were made around the same time.
Okay.
But they're older objects. That's all I can glean from that.
Hey guys, these look like they were made around the same era.
What era was that?
An era.
Oh,
An
Long ago. Many moons. At least 2.
that is an era.
Okay.
So,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Can I look at his not blow darts and see if they look like the things? Just like maybe I'm making giant leaps in as
the
rogue.
things.
Yeah, the things to the things.
The maracas.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I know what you're
maracas,
talking
the
about.
pea
Oh, the
shooters to
drumsticks.
the drumsticks
You want
to
to?
the
Oh,
things.
sure. You can try.
Okay, I want to look at them and see if they look the same.
No.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Like if they were made around the same
Like
era.
a completely different kind of metal and design. It's
It was a good try.
yeah.
Okay,
You're
thank
like
you.
you
not
you
Liam.
definitively know that those two things
Balric.
do not go
Balric.
together.
Balric. I go.
Yeah.
Lee Balric.
Lyric.
Lyric. This is Lyric and Falum.
Got it.
All of a sudden, Rook got really confusing, brother.
It never stops.
All right, and then I guess
Awesome.
First
guess
they
we'll
don't
just
like their
wait.
eggs.
Yeah, so by the time you guys finish poking through that whole box, the train makes it back to the station. And as you pull in, you see a lot of the nobles that were on the platform very confused. There's a couple members of the watch, more members that were there than originally from the past hour, because there were several Daask agents fighting on the train's platform, and so they've beefed up security. It looks like all those criminals have cleared out.
Now, if I remember right, all these nobles that were here were they trying to get on the train and they weren't allowed on the train or something like that? Or
The train left early, and
Yeah.
so they were going to have to catch the next one.
So now everyone can catch
good
this
news,
train.
everyone! Good news! The train has returned.
we had some.
Welcome
bandits.
We came back for you.
We had some.
And some people were
pirates.
standing there like, I thought it wasn't supposed to leave for another hour. Because
Well,
they got there. It was actually 2 hours early.
Dang.
Mhm.
So it was just
when
all
left.
the, early people that
Yeah.
were there to begin with. They were trying to get on.
Whoever gets there early for 2 hours early for a train. The fact that the train was there. Wow.
Mhm.
They,
Which would never happen in New York.
no, they're not on. It's not like a subway where it just keeps going. There's like a couple of trains a day, maybe.
I'm dying.
Don't do that. So you guys are back in the train station. People seem to be boarding. Some people are actually getting off the train because they're like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to get back on this train again.
I heard some
Don't
stuff
get
on
off!
the roof.
You haven't even gotten to your destination. Get back on the
I saw a
train.
dead body fall off the roof. I went off this train.
I saw this like little ogre.
Well, thankfully
lady.
you guys backed up, and so they didn't see the dead body because it was at the front of the train. But
Okay. I think Rook last time made a promise to Unicorn Man.
With a unicorn
Alden.
plan.
Alden equals Unicorn Man.
Yep.
Alden to Oreo.
Yep.
That he would help me figure out how to get into the city in the sky.
Right.
So what was my thing that I had to bring him back something? What was it? Do you remember? Neither do I.
No.
So
he said come back later,
okay.
and once things have calmed down.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said he was
Yeah.
gonna like lay low for a while and ditch out.
I
Okay.
don't think what we did will calm things down.
Okay. Yeah. So I would say let's
go to the university.
hoard money and go to the university.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think what we did is
I just need a safe place to lay down
Yeah.
for a little while and heal.
Versus like I just want to sleep.
I was being nice.
Please,
Oh, right.
just give me the sweet embrace of not death.
You're used to dealing with criminals, so you don't have to be nice.
That's
to
it.
them.
That's right.
Would that have been considered a short rest, or what is considered a short rest? What is resting just like
You
me
have
sitting down?
to you have to stop doing things like you
Like
can't be
everything.
ritual casting
Yeah,
or
okay.
investigating and stuff. You have to lay low for
Okay, cool.
a little while.
You do me a favor.
Depends upon the favor.
That tripod over there.
Yes.
Just down at the bottom. Just kind of turn the whole tripod towards my way a little bit.
Mike wants to be
There you
in
go.
the
Stop
middle
right
of
there.
the.
No, I just want
Right.
to.
His like whole shoulder was
It has
like
to be.
blocked.
It has to be balanced, or
As all
I
things
can't.
should be.
I can't do it. I can't.
And you gave him the seat where he can see.
That's it. I just wanted to check.
Mistakes have been made.
Yeah, he could see on either
Oh,
side.
Munchkin. I love that game.
I do too. I have to.
Oh, did you guys see the brand new?
I don't think they can see it.
I don't think
Oh,
they've
it's
ever
shown
been
at the
able
end
to
of
see
the
it.
shoot.
Well,
It's
you may
nice.
have
Parts of the
noticed
room, yeah.
since the
With
last
the
two.
battle cam.
You may have noticed since the last two sessions, or like Dirty 20 and Eberron,
Just
that there's
no
no
bookshelf.
longer a
Oh, yeah.
bookshelf back
The
there.
bookshelf is gone, yes.
Mike made a bookshelf and put everything above. It looks really rad. Eventually, I'll move the camera and let you see it.
Doesn't affect you at all.
No, it doesn't. I just wanted to tell you, it's good news to me. I care.
I like
So much
I,
more
I like
room.
I like having an extra foot.
Yeah, right?
It's nice.
So as you guys are getting off the train and
Mhm.
walking down the station, you see two Sharn Watch members approach, and one of them calls out to you, Farik, and he's like, "Hey, Farik! Hey, it's Jeremy."
Oh, Jeremy!
Oh my God,
Jeremy!
it's Jeremy.
I don't really rest anywhere named Jeremy.
He's the guy.
Oh, Jeremy! It's good to see you again. How you doing?
Good. We ran into Sergeant Vilroy and we got her back to the station, in her precinct, and she's good. She's recovering.
Oh, that is good news.
So
good to
just wanted
hear.
let you know.
That's
How have
great
you
to
been?
hear.
How's your dad?
Oh, we haven't checked in a while.
We're actually on our way to see
actually on
him
our way.
right now.
Yeah, we're on our way over right
Tell
now.
him Jeremy says hey.
I will, Jeremy. I will. Hey, everybody. This is Jeremy. Jeremy, this is Rook and Verse, and of course, you know my brother Liam.
Hey,
Yeah. I can't remember. What's the last time I
I'm
saw
not
you?
broke, don't look at me.
It had to have been that party.
Oh.
There's a lot of parties. Do you
Y'all
remember which
party
one?
hardy in
Jeanette's
this
party, I
town?
think.
Jeanette?
We party
Yeah.
all the time.
Okay, Jeanette.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
I think so.
Cloverfields.
Yeah.
We're partiers.
Remember they
I think I
had
was
that
invited to this
huge
one either.
spread of pigs in a blanket. I didn't hear what he said.
He said the Cloverfields are party hardiers.
Party
He's like,
har-
but I don't think I got invited to this one either. Oh, I dropped a nerd.
Well, Jeremy's like, okay, well, I'll see you guys later. This station is a mess right now, but make sure you say hello.
It
to
sure
everyone.
is.
Well, I'm sure now that you're here, Jeremy, it will be in tip-top shape by the time we're out of here.
You know,
You know?
I'm really going for that promotion. I think I'm doing a good job.
Oh, you keep
What
at
a
it.
coincidence.
Senior guard of the station.
Senior guard.
Great.
Jeremy is so pure. Everyone save him. Like, Team Jeremy.
Well, I wish you luck, Jeremy.
Thank you, Father. Liam, it's good to see you.
I see you too,
Bye,
Jeremy.
Jer Bear.
Jeremy's my
Cher.
new favorite NPC. I confidently stroll away, just watching Jeremy.
Who was that?
He's
then,
going
like,
for a promotion too, Liam.
And then as you're doing that, I'm like, I'll put my hand on your shoulder so you don't run into people and columns and everything. I'm just helping you out.
Oh my god.
He said what? He said senior
guard.
Of the
Senior guard
station.
at the station.
Of the station.
Senior
Of the
guard
train
of the
station.
station.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Isn't that what you're trying to go for too?
Not of the station.
I
Not of the
honestly
station.
really don't know.
Of the police
I'm
He's just like, I want a promotion.
I kind of want a promotion. It's just really just Sergeant Vilroy will call me every once in a while and say she needs me to go bag somebody, and then I do it, and then I get paid, and then that's kind of it.
It sounds like you're a bounty hunter.
That's what I told
He
you.
wants a
I
promotion.
told
of
you
boy
that.
Are you that? You want a promotion as a bounty hunter? You want to be like lead bounty hunter of the?
Ooh.
I
Is that a
start-
thing?
Yeah.
It is now.
Can I roll
Right.
for deception? I want to roll for
Yes.
deception. Do I get advantage because he's him?
I'm
No.
helping. I think I see what's going on, and I'm trying to also play into his ego. I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
Oh yes. That's a 17.
Can I purposely fail because I
Yeah.
wasn't even gonna make a roll for
Yeah.
it? So-
Yeah. Senior. Lead
Here.
bounty hunter.
Lead bounty hunter. I like this.
Okay.
I wonder if Sergeant Vilroy has the power to do that. I'm sure she does.
Volric
She's Sergeant
buying
Elroy.
She's sergeant. I mean,
Yeah.
for lead
that's like
bounty hunter.
Do
way
we-
up there. Yeah.
We don't even
Like,
know any other one else.
way
It's just
taller
like-
than a halfling.
Yeah.
Give me strength.
I love your character.
I think. See, how do I RP like this? Help me. Chat. Give me tips.
All right. So you guys are leaving the station. You're in Middle Tabrick's Landing, and on your way out, you notice a little kiosk. I don't know who has the highest passive perception. I'm gonna assume it's Verse.
I think it's me.
Yeah.
It's definitely not me.
Okay, so bear with me. This was supposed to be like a pamphlet of the map of the city, and I printed this page 6 times to try and get it in color, and it would not print in color.
What in the world?
So the rest of the pages are in color, but you guys can look through here, and these are all the districts in Sharn.
Nice.
So it's like a big map, and then one for each level. So there's 4 levels. There's the lower city,
Ooh.
middle city, upper city, and then the Skyway.
Okay, so this is the upper city.
Yeah, the Skyway is where
Open wants
Tavon's
to go. I mean,
jeweler is.
Mr. Person named
Okay.
Rook wants to go.
Yeah.
Can I snatch the
I
one
think
that
our
says
family
the
lived
upper
kind of
city?
in the
As long as we keep them in order.
Mhm.
Oh no, I was just saying like Rook
Yeah.
in the game.
Oh.
Snatching the one that says the upper city.
Skyway would be where the jeweler
Skyway?
is. Yeah, that's the first one.
Okay.
That's
Can I
the one
write a
that's
little number
floating
inside?
above the ground, so you have to get up there by airship or
I
something.
wrote one on that. Cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Numbers are good. Numbers.
So
I
what
like
were
numbers.
we? Where did we pick this up from?
From the train station.
From the train station.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I'll make a better one later. But
No, that's
fine.
fine.
it's a
Thank
lot
you.
of ink.
Yeah.
You don't have to like things don't have to be perfect. These are great. Like this is adorable.
That's awesome.
Adorable.
So now you know districts, and if I reference something, you'll be able to like figure out where you're kind of going in real life, not
We appreciate it. Yeah.
So much.
Brilliant and azure. How bougie.
yeah. Some of the names of the districts are really great.
Let's look at them.
I think our family was somewhere in the middle, somewhere.
So the upper city
Yeah.
and in the middle city you have.
Yeah, I think that was the middle city. I think is what we is that what we decided? The middle
Yeah,
city.
you guys
Okay.
weren't lower class,
well,
but
if
you
you would
weren't
like to pick,
because
Yeah,
your dad works at
especially
university.
if
Yeah.
you'd like to
Yeah.
pick where you're from, you
Yeah.
can. It's all in there. Where the entire clan is.
There.
They should say residential districts and stuff. I think.
It's like, oh, the Skyway. That seems nice.
Yeah, there you go. Residential.
Central.
Well, there's the bazaar, so that's where
Dura-
Mama works.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Dura is the
Uh,
left side.
Pretty bizarre.
That's where a lot of
The inn,
apartments and
adventurers,
stuff are.
Average apartments.
I like the
Residential.
name. I like that name. Is that Little Barrington?
They're shopping for a
Mhm.
house
Did
together.
They
it
are.
seriously say Little
So cute.
Barrington?
Aww.
Let's see,
Yeah.
Broken
Barrington?
Arch.
Little Barrington.
Hey, that's
It's
my
a-
sister.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
your sister's name.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
And there's a bridge
Broken
that
Arch
goes
and
from
Stormhold.
the middle city to
Is
that
Death's
first.
Gate?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You guys see
It's
that first
Venture's
island?
Quarter.
That first island in the middle?
Grey
Yeah.
Wolves.
In here?
Yeah, down one.
Okay.
The bottom one. That's where one district up is where the university is, or one floor up. So the upper city.
Okay, so it would probably make more sense for us to be somewhere.
Well,
from the
if he wanted to walk and
that
commute,
way.
he could go. Most of the residential stuff is on the outside.
I mean, it doesn't.
Y'all can figure that out
whichever,
later.
As long as it's middle city, like we had pinpointed earlier, I don't really care.
What section of the upper city lies below the Skyway?
It's right in the middle. So like
Okay.
the two center
just
island areas.
Yeah.
Like that? Okay, cool.
Well, no, Little Plains, Halfling neighborhood.
There you go.
Bam.
There it is.
Right
That
there.
actually
can
is
live.
where you you put your finger.
What's it say?
Little
By the way, like
Yeah.
Irony.
right?
Yeah.
So the
Okay.
Little Plains is named after the Tolentia Plains, is where the halflings come from on the world map.
You don't. You sure it's
The
not like a demeaning thing? Like
Also,
it's the little.
I
plains.
definitely thought it was a racist.
It's
term.
a little. Like this isn't Little Italy. This is little. Like, come on,
Halflings
everyone.
have a
A
sense of
little on the
humor.
nose.
A little on the nose.
Little. A little on the nose.
A little on a little.
Well, do you guys want to stop by the house and drop off these books?
Well,
Whose house are you talking about? The
Yeah, you guys
Let's-
want
let's
to go
go-
meet our
let's go.
family?
let's actually go to the university
is your dad
because
at
that's.
work?
I mean, it's probably time for work.
Oh, good point, brother. Sure. You guys want to go to the university?
Okay.
Can I rest there? Can I get healed there? I'm still like dying.
Sure.
Yeah, you're kind of bleeding through those pieces of cloth I put on you.
University.
That's
of
right.
Smart people. Let's go.
Smart people, yeah, cool.
As you guys make your way through the Sharn streets, you follow Falric and Liam as they trek to Upper Memphis Plateau, which is that middle island where the university district is. From here, you can actually see the tops of the towers clearly. It takes you guys about 45 minutes to walk there. It's a pretty long walk, so you don't feel great. But as you get into the upper district, it's for the first time you're seeing like when the sun comes up,
So
it's
we do
brighter
that.
up here. Yeah, you just having trouble finding it. Yeah.
No, we found it.
Okay. Since there's less shadows from all the different towers, since you're higher up, the sun's coming up and you can see
Aww.
the tops of the towers more clearly.
It's not dark and depressing.
Yeah, it is way less depressing up here. The sidewalks are actually lined with like food carts and people, getting ready for their morning. You see people. There's actually a long line for people getting like coffee, I think like a Starbucks.
Mhm.
You're getting into this university area, and so there's a lot of. I was telling Mike,
Sharngold.
20 to 30-year-olds is kind of the average age of people who go to the
We're in the
university.
hipster town.
Yeah, basically. The streets are lined up here with
And
trees
now
and
go
shrubs
roll up
too.
my cuff.
So there's actual greenery here.
vegetation.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have planter boxes and stuff where they've got things growing and fountains in the middle of some of the intersections. It's a nice change of pace from when you guys were down in the Cog Carnival, the bar down in the bottom of the city, which is all like trashy and depressing. You can imagine that people like who don't care about the city will throw things off the sides of bridges and towers and stuff, and it just plummets down to the bottom. So it's hard to keep it clean down there.
Sure, that's
It was
also a
stuff?
fine.
Okay, I had it right.
Yeah.
Oh, yay, memory from like 9 months ago.
Oh yeah, we died.
As you get closer to the university proper, the people turn more academic in nature. You see young students heading to classes, as well as older professors adorned in robes who are walking and discussing different subjects and things. And then you see a sign as you're walking that says, I can't find it, Orion's Crown. And it's like an event banner. Like one of those little A-frames they put on the side of the street and it says like Parade Wednesday or whatever. And it is a list of academic sessions that people put on to learn. They're public classes for people to go to and attend and learn without having to attend the university, and they do it once a year.
I want to grab a pamphlet and I want to look at it really excitedly
Okay.
because
It's actually
Brooke
2
is a
days from
nerd.
now, so they're advertising for 2 days from now.
Cool.
What are they offering?
There are classes on understanding the city itself and the ley lines that give it its unique magical properties. There are discussions on the continent of Zendrick, which a lot of researchers at the university send like mercenaries to go out and collect artifacts and relics and return them, and so they can do different studies. Zendrick is on here. I can't see it. It's on the other side.
Down on the very
Bottom left. And that's actually a place where elves and giants used to live. And the elves eventually were slaves to the giants, and they eventually left and inhabited Covert. And so the giants, a lot of people aren't sure about what's happened to them at this point. So, but there's lots of ruins and exciting things on that continent that people go out there to explore. And then there's some other general classes about maths and sciences and stuff that are for the regular jabronis.
I think
while she's like deep into study with this pamphlet, Fowler probably went over to the nearest food truck and was like waiting in line for a moment, and then got food, and then as soon as she's done, like just shows up back with the group.
You have like one of those like fish on a stick.
That's it.
And it's like toasted, and you like eat it tail first. You done smacking there?
Oh, sorry.
So while they're doing that, I would also look for
And then I
essentially
shake the pamphlet
a
again.
map of the campus. Perhaps like I'd be sure about the campus. I feel like
you guys would know where you're going.
But for their sakes, it'd be like, hey, we're here. This is where we're going.
Would it be on my class pamphlet?
There'd probably be a map on the back of the pamphlet to show you the different halls, like the lecture halls that are around in the library.
Do I have to sign up for classes?
No, they're public, so you can just walk in.
I'm gonna take the pamphlet.
Okay. Awesome. You guys know where you're going. Your dad works in the library, and so you make your way across the campus and find one of the towers has a rather large dome on the top of it, and it's a very wide tower. A lot of the towers in Sharn are kind of tall and skinny, or they're all tall but skinny. And this one seems like it's just ballooned out and big round structure. I don't know.
I feel like I'm visualizing a Hershey kiss.
Yes.
Yeah.
The little spire at the top. And it's glass on the top too.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's the coolest Hershey kiss ever.
So
Howard realizes he had his like light crossbow out this whole time. He's like,
Oh.
I'm on campus.
yeah, they don't take too kindly to weapons on campus.
I feel like
It's okay, you have a writ.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Show him the writ. It's fine.
Official business.
It's like staple it to your
But now I
forehead.
think our writ
It's
is
like-
outdated because we've done the task that we were supposed to with the writ. But
Nobody has to know that
I'm
it's
still
done.
keeping that thing close.
It's not outdated till we report in.
Oh,
We
good.
got to
point.
report our findings.
Yeah,
That's
so,
right.
they have to.
That's right.
They
So
tell
if we
us.
never go back, it's always good.
I like this idea. Yes.
Unless they
That's
write
dangerous.
someone else
Verse
has to
just
walk around
looks
with
at
a
them
writ.
and shakes his head.
No, I'm gonna have to go back because if I want that promotion for lead bounty hunter,
And
brother,
the
I'm just
reward,
gonna have to do it.
And you guys know that you have money waiting for you too.
Mhm.
Oh yes, that's right.
Brooke's excited about money.
That's the wrong music.
So, yeah.
It's going. dun-dun.
I'll go try to find where our father's probably doing research.
That's loud.
I'm in
I
Sailor
don't know all
Moon.
these musics. Sorry, everybody.
How's Sailor Moon?
You
I'm
can
on.
adjust the slider too if it's too loud. You can
This is good.
bring it down a little bit, but it's always gonna be. I got it to where it's somewhere
pretty good.
close to the level where it's not gonna pick up on the mic. So.
So you guys head inside of the library. It's familiar to you guys, but as you walk in, it's a 4-story library, and there's a front counter desk and just tomes everywhere. I mean, it is packed. A lot of the sections between the shelves are pretty skinny. It's rather unfortunate, but then some of them are really spread apart too. And it's like, you can imagine some people, like halflings and dwarves and stuff, will go between the smaller ones, and then larger creatures will go on the outsides. And they can reach the books on either side of the shelf. So,
could I want to ask them if I could like make a quick segue. Hey guys, are you able to check out books here? Or I want to take a look at something.
It's a university.
It's a university. I think you can. Do
I need a library card?
You may have to be a student of the university, but I don't know.
Oh, do you now?
I don't.
You just need to be a student?
I don't really know, to be honest.
What would my character
you guys
since
know
graduating?
that anytime you wanted to get a book, that you would have to go through your dad
Okay.
Yeah, so
to
be
take
an
out of the
employee
library.
or a
You can look at
student.
books in the library, but you can't take them
Okay.
unless their dad helps you.
I relay that.
I want to do something whenever we get back from talking with your dad, if that's okay. Your father.
You could also maybe go find the book right now while we go find him. If you're looking for specific books.
Okay, just I want to be there for the discussion.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you guys. I want to go into a corner.
Yeah.
And I want to look for someone who looks like a student, and I want to shape change into that student.
Okay.
I want to make sure it's a student that looks like that person's about to be leaving.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I want to do that, and then I want to go look for books on changelings.
Okay.
Cool.
Make an investigation.
I didn't get there.
Well, what'd you roll?
Not good. One.
A 1 plus
Plus, what
investigation.
It's 4.
4.
Okay.
You are.
Was that for me changing shape or investigating to find the book?
Find the book.
Okay.
Yeah. You feel lost.
I'm like,
So many books.
do they have librarians here?
They do. As you are walking around trying to find a section on like races or of the realm or whatever, you do come across. You look up. You're walking around. You guys walked in on the second floor, and below is the first floor, and then there's 2 floors up. Up on the 3rd floor, you look up and you see this creature sitting at a desk. And it's unlike any creature you've ever seen. It is a body of a sphinx, almost like a lion. And then as the lion sits up into a human, or like a humanoid torso, and the face of an elven woman with like librarian glasses on, like the little half rim glasses with the chain. And this creature's sitting up there with a book in one hand and a cup of tea in the other hand.
Do they look kind of important, like they know what they're doing?
Like,
here?
you feel intimidated looking at this creature.
I want to try to go walk up to them, but like my knees are straight knocking. I'm like, okay, I can do this. And I like sit a little second and I go, okay, you got this. And then I just rush up to them.
Okay.
I'm like,
So you're gonna go upstairs to it?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You walk up to it, and the eyes look over the book, and then look back down at the book.
Changeling's book, yes? And then I go, crap.
As the creature again looks up over the book and then looks back down, and then a dwarven man walks up to you and says, "Excuse me, miss, we do not bother Miss Flamewind as she's studying."
Is she a librarian?
No.
Tell her she looks very intelligent. And then I like ask him, are you a librarian?
Yes, I can help you. Well, Flamewind is here for other reasons, and we let her do her own thing.
What is she here for, if I can ask?
Flamewind came from Zendrick, from the continent from the south, and as the explorers came to meet her several hundred years ago, she began to every once in a while give prophecy to certain individuals, and these prophecies would happen randomly, and they would be very indescriptive and hard to understand, but those prophecies tend to over time become important events in our nation's history.
Is that why she's doing research, to kind of decipher some of them potentially?
Either that, or she's waiting for the next right person to give prophecy to.
How does she know? Like, how do you know? How does it? And I just kind of start babbling. I'm like, whoa, just go.
magical creatures are definitely unique.
I want to go back up to her and say, I apologize for interrupting you. I love your tale. And then I ask, okay, changeling book where?
4th floor.
Thanks.
You're welcome. On the 3rd shelves on the left, that whole row has books on races. Just go a few shelves down, you'll find it.
Okay. And as I'm walking away, I kind of think to myself, I'm a changeling. Maybe I just didn't look right. I want a prophecy. And then I just go on to the changeling shelves. And I want to tell them about it whenever I see them next.
Okay.
That'd be really funny if the student you changed into had the prophecy.
And then they're like,
and they
hey.
told you.
Told the wrong person.
Oh my god, and then I go on then the student goes on this journey for the
You're
rest of the week.
destined for evil.
I take over their destiny.
Oh shoot, Verse is still bleeding all over the place. Oh, here, Verse, sit here. Let's go get a chair in the library.
You sit him on the nicest chair that they have.
Just bleeding all over
You
it.
see
I have prestidigitation, so I'll just be like cleaning the little blood.
As the
You
blood
don't
is
need
slowly
to. As
dripping
you're
on
walking
the floor.
into the library, there are floating rags and brooms and stuff, and they wipe up and keep cleaning the area. There's unseen servants
That's cool.
that keep the library clean.
That's really cool.
Just following after me.
Yeah.
Just wave at one, be like,
They have an attitude about
Yeah.
it. It doesn't take long. You're able to find your father, which I didn't write down on this sheet, and I have it somewhere else. But
crap. I didn't
I don't
ask you
remember his
guys
name.
where you guys
Targan.
were going.
Targan, that's right.
Targin.
I have no idea where they
I'm
went
gonna
because I
borrow
didn't
this
ask
from
you guys where you're going.
Nope.
So I'm
You
gonna
just
have
took
to.
off, yes.
I'm gonna have to one try to remember your first names and your last names now, which Ramsey doesn't remember your last name.
Cloverfield, like the movie.
I'll look for Mr. Dad Cloverfield.
Clover Dad.
Clover Papa.
So you guys find your dad,
Clover Dad.
and
Pa, it's you!
my
Hey.
boys!
There's 3 of them.
What are you
Great.
doing here?
And it's like we're regular visitors, but we have this reaction every single time.
That's it.
What are you guys doing at the library today?
Does us shouting of Ramsey?
Any
Like,
idea where they
Yeah,
are?
you can look down and see they're
Like,
pretty much in the
And
middle.
then I have my
And-
book and I'm like, cool.
And next to Targan is your little sister, Emily. And she comes up to you and pulls on Liam's leg. And it's like, it's bring your daughter to work day! And she's like super excited
There's
to be
4
there.
of them.
Oh, Anley, what have you been up to today?
And you hear a dwarf go, shh!
Oh, Anley, what have you been up to? What have you been up to today?
Dad's been reading a bunch of books again. And he's just,
He does that.
He's such a teenager.
So you just been
she's like
you just
13.
been watching him read books?
Well, he's trying to tell me where everything is, but I keep getting confused.
Oh, that sounds like fun. You know, you can have some great adventures here in the library.
There's a lot of really long
Here is something. When you have a library card. something. Reading's not hard.
All of a sudden,
when
the
you
Reading
have a
Rainbow
library
theme
Yeah.
song starts playing.
Reading Rainbow.
She's like, I like to chase the little brooms down the hallways.
I bet that makes them so happy.
Just be careful. You never know when one of them is watching. You know, all they have to do is put down the broom.
Oh God.
You
God.
have no idea where they are.
And now
It's
she's
really
gonna have a
scary, Big
nightmare.
Brother.
Oh, it's okay. They just clean.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
not just cleaning. Oh, well, anyway.
Targan looks at you guys and
Anyway.
well, what are you guys doing here today? And who's your friend? Why is he bleeding?
Oh, this is Verse.
'Cause
He
he's
got
been hurt.
pummeled by one of the people that I was sent after.
Oh, you guys did a mission today.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Did we?
Well, good, because you know your mom's been struggling a little bit to sell some things in the market lately, and whatever you can bring
Things are
home would be
getting
great.
worse.
Yeah, people are starting to pick up stuff that the same stuff that everybody else gets. You know, they don't get the custom stuff.
They
as
don't
much
want the
anymore.
handmade stuff anymore.
No, they want to just get the magically made, done deal, or they go and buy that expensive glamour weave stuff that makes them dress like whatever they want.
This is commentary on corporations and
It
capitalism.
was,
Oh, that's terrible.
but
I'm sorry.
but everything went well. You guys finished your mission.
Yeah. We have a friend we have to find before we can continue discussing. They were interested in getting a book.
Okay.
Do I just really conveniently come into the door?
Yeah, you just
But
like walk up and like, But
I'm still in me. I'm still in me, or I'm still in the kid form.
Yeah.
I want to still be in the student,
Yes,
and I want to completely forget that I've done that.
Yeah. And this stranger just walks up and like joins your conversation.
Before I forget, Verse, my friend Verse is looking pretty bad. Is there anybody that can help him here?
Yeah, we can get one of the house healers.
Is there a student nurse available?
Oh, we won't make him do that.
I just feeble him like, thank you.
He
Thank you
rolls,
so much.
and whatever the hit points are that he gets half of them because it's a student.
Let's let me introduce you to one of the healers here, and they'll take you away and be back in.
Verse is a really good guy. Just met him.
Yes,
Just met him.
You've always had a great sense of character.
Hey, I feel like I have, Pa. And
Proud of you, boys.
I think that's one of my strengths.
I loudly roll my eyes. That's it. I just loudly roll my eyes.
Yes.
Verse is just trying to keep a poker face here and just smiles and nods.
So you get taken by a half-elven woman to go get healed. They have some kind of like quiet rooms, and they're able to heal you up. And we'll skip over that part.
So I'm gonna like have like the chest. It's like being held by an unseen servant on one side, and then like an owl that's just struggling on the other side.
This is animal
And
abuse.
there's like,
What you got there?
it's a chest, Dad.
Oh, I see the chest.
And then
Liam.
it was like, well, I don't have the keys. It's our friend who has the keys.
I want to pull out one of the keys.
I'm gonna be so confused right now.
I pull out one of the keys.
How did that student get a key?
I don't know.
And then I stop and I go, shit.
and
And then I immediately turn on a dime and go to like the nearest bathroom or stall.
Yeah.
And I change back.
Okay.
That student just took a key to the bathroom.
And then I come
Good
back
point.
and I go,
I try
sorry guys, I found my books. So what are we doing here? Can I roll deception?
doing the same
Yeah.
thing we're always doing.
Hey! Okay, that's a 19.
Yeah. With everyone's passive, unless you're like really curious about who that was, with everyone's passive perception,
I think
You're
the
pretty
only thing
clear.
we would be worried about is like imposter Sergeant Vilroy, and then
Oh, yeah,
someone just
true,
walked
yeah.
up to us and pulled out the key.
Well, I guess maybe if we didn't get a 100% good look at the key.
Yeah.
But it's like strange that somebody pulled out a key when we pulled out a locked
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah.
Maybe they just have really bad social
Yeah, bad sense of
I
anxiety.
think
humor.
it's just like something that's like just in the back of my brain, just like that's a tick mark. I
There's
don't know what I'm gonna
Target's
do
like-
with that. Just
Target's like,
little-
some of the students have been here for like days. They don't leave the library. They just study, and they get a little confused.
See,
Been
Pa, I
there.
would have never made it here. You know it.
Well, that's okay, son.
not
The university's not for everybody.
They get to chat.
And I don't mean that in a mean way, but there are many professions
you have
that
different
don't.
skills.
I know, Pa.
Yeah.
My skill set is a little different.
They get to chatting, and I get really nervous that they're going to keep talking about the fact I was a different person a second ago. So I just shove the key in there, and I'm like,
Oh,
Can
there
you
it
look
is.
at these?
There's the key. There it is.
But is that we found several tomes and several
things.
artifacts?
Yeah,
I guess.
artifacts.
Ooh.
They, I can tell you that they are from the same era, and they look like they don't look like they belong together, but
Chad,
there may
is
be
it
pieces missing.
Is it possible we can have this discussion a little less out in the open?
Yeah, actually, I have a meeting here in just a few minutes with Mr. Goodfellow, but as soon as we can look over this really quick, and then he's supposed to come and find me. But we'll go. Let's go over to this study booth over here, if that's okay.
Lock it. We'll go over.
Okay. And nobody's really looked suspicious at you. People bring tomes in and out of the library all the time, so.
Once we're in like a little bit more private area, I'll explain to Dad how what was the nature of acquiring these.
Okay.
Starting with they were dug up
Yeah.
in the city, and then they were being sold to outside the city.
Okay.
So we stopped that.
Yeah. So these tomes are going to take some time to decipher. They are old Sharn tomes that you said you found underneath the city, so they could be hundreds of years old, if not more, if somebody brought them here before that. So if you're okay with leaving them with me, I'll take a couple days, and it'll probably take 2 to 3 days per book. But I can get to work and tell you what those things are. What are these crystals you have here?
One
They
is
were
an
all,
amber crystal, and the other is a pinkish crystal with crimson marks.
So we'll say that they were all in the same chest,
Yeah.
and we got them from Gara, and it was the
Master
Crime
of
Syndicate
Sand.
who was trying to sell them out.
Uzumaki.
So, Rook, you would know. You didn't take a look at the stones earlier,
Mhm.
but you would know that the first one, the red one,
Mhm.
is an Eberron dragon shard.
What do those do again?
Eberron dragon shards are typically ground into a powder and can be used as a substitute for any magical component.
Oh, that's right. I remember you mentioning that.
The other one is one that you have only seen once before, and it is a Siberius dragon shard. And those dragon shards are used to run great magical constructs or devices. Typically, a large one was used to manufacture Warforged. And some of them are also used to enslave or bound large elementals.
I want to pick the stone up kind of relevantly.
The Eberron one is worth about 100 gold.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, if you wanted to do anything with that. You have no clue the value of the Siberius one.
I want to hold that one up and like tell them about it. And be like, I don't think that we could actually sell this one, honestly, because I don't even know where to begin. This was used in some spicy stuff.
Especially for a crime syndicate.
Yeah.
Huh,
this-
yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
Selling it to another nation.
Maybe it'd
Yeah.
be best for us to hold on to it.
Well, I would agree with that.
Do whatever you want.
I guess, sure. If we think that we can protect this, and if we can make sure nobody knows that we have it, this thing, it helped build Warforged. Like, as a whole, not just like one Warforged, right?
Yeah, it was like several, or like
It
a
helped.
factory
Yeah.
used those shard, or a big one of those to.
This is the equivalent of
To be
nuclear
honest,
energy.
to be honest, I
Yeah.
have a feeling that eventually the Daasks are probably going to know that we have it, but I'd rather they come looking for us than put my dad and perhaps
Yeah.
this university in danger.
And we're constantly moving, so as long as we can, potentially stay on the move and just practice and learn how to fight and keep it away from him. I don't know. Help me. I'm struggling.
You did pretty good tearing up that Gara.
Thank you. Thank you.
And,
Pew, pew,
and
viral.
also, to be fair, if they know we have it, it's not like as long as we don't tell you, then it's not going to be any useful information.
I only heard what you told me.
I want
What you wanted to tell me.
Could I potentially tell them my secret? That I am a changeling, because then it would be more safe, the stone staying with me on the party,
You
because
do
then I
it.
could... Alright, I'm gonna tell you guys something.
Uh-oh.
It's something very important. Now don't scream.
You're a
You're a
mom.
student.
Momentarily, a second ago I was. And I just
You
wanna-
got
I just
kicked
wanna
out of
pause.
the university,
No.
That was
I've
fast.
never been here before in my life.
and you still got kicked out.
That's why you got kicked out.
Wow.
You gotta show up.
Attendance.
Gotta go to class.
You got me there. You really did get me there.
Truancy is serious.
And then I want to immediately change into a Warforged,
Oh, okay.
and then change right back.
Stump.
So
Stop!
when you
Stop!
when Rook transforms, it's not like the disguise self spell where it changes magically and you see her skin move and features that weren't there before move around and change and stuff as she
You might want to puke.
shakes.
Oh no. Strong stomach. Got it.
Power probably just sits there with his eyes wide. Cool. Standing perfectly still. Just...
She's been standing too close to that shard.
Did I see that happen?
No.
But
Wait
wait
a
a
I
second.
do it again.
I turn around, and while I'm turning around, you do it again, and I'm rubbing my eyes, and I turn back, and then you're just yourself again.
Hey.
I think I need to lie down.
That's Verse. Verse needs to lie down.
Well, he's back now.
Yeah,
and
I'm back
he's
from
healed.
being healed.
Um,
I'm back from the firm.
The infirmary.
Rook, your name was, right?
Yes.
So, Rook, if there are changelings in the city, which I'm sure there are, they typically keep that quiet about themselves, and I appreciate you showing your secret to us all. But definitely be careful.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'll be careful. Not many people know about me
Oh,
until
and
now.
and a lot of people are afraid of the potential that changelings have.
I know. I can become beautiful in an instant. It's crazy.
It's a pretty impressive feat.
It's
Pretty
cool.
impressive.
Pretty impressive. Ah!
It's quite a beautiful town.
I only show you this because this, I think, would be a good tool to potentially keep the stone safe. Because if there's any, issue, I can change shapes and get out of the situation, and they won't necessarily know who has it. So I think it would be best to keep the stone with us. The Sibirus dragon shard, as you would.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Any issues?
Do you think that's
Could you
why she would
turn
eat the hash browns?
I don't follow.
Okay.
So, what is it? I know my son's. I put my glasses on. It probably threw up. I know my son's special skill sets. But what do you two do? What makes you have that fighting spirit?
I like to make things. I'm a bit of a tinkerer, I would say.
Okay.
You could potentially call me an artificer in training.
Okay. Great. What about you?
I'm a ranger, and I'm looking for something.
That would be fine. What you're looking for.
Thank you.
Speaking of artificers, the meeting that I had with Mr. Goodfellow, he is actually. They just appointed him to a. Actually, here he comes right now, and
He got a promotion.
a little another halfling man waddles up to the door and beats on it, and
I take the shard and put it away real quick
yeah.
before, so you don't just see us standing around with all this stuff.
Okay.
Just because
He can't see over the window of
Lester knows that better,
the room.
so it's like, boop,
yeah.
lock.
When you hear the knock, you put it all away. Targan goes and opens the door and he says, "Oh, Cornelius, it's great to see you."
I didn't know his name was Mr. Cornelius.
Cornelius
Cornelius
Goodfellow.
Good fellow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
And Cornelius goes, "Oh, great to see you, Targan. I know we need to meet here in a second, but looks like you're a little busy." And he said, "Yeah, these are my two boys and their two friends, and Falric and Liam and Verse and Rook. And Rook actually is, she just told me, is an artificer in training. And I know
awkwardly wave my hand.
I know that you were just given the new, or the old lab down in the basement. Is that right?" And Cornelius says, "Yeah, they've been frustrated about this. They gave me that dirty, broken lab down in the basement, and they're just trying to get rid of me." And they're like, so he has, both of these guys have tenure at the university, so they work there for the rest of their lives.
So they're not trying to get rid of you.
They're shoving him in a corner.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
They're like, you're obsolete. We don't need you
Yeah,
anymore.
so they gave him a lab down in the basement, and
I don't think so either.
and Rook, I'm actually looking for an apprentice.
Rook just goes all nerd. She's just like, "Oh, really? What are you researching?"
Well, I'm getting ready to go down to the lab now to find out what's down there and what tools we even have down there, because this hasn't been used in
If it's
10 years.
if it's a dirty old lab, you might take some of the unseen servants.
Can't you do prestidigitation? Do you want
I
to help
can.
this nice
Yeah, sure.
man?
I'll do
I
that.
don't know if it's as much of a dusty mess as it is just
Disorganized.
thrown everywhere.
Ah.
But we'll get it cleaned up. I mean, I've got all the time in the world, apparently.
Rook is gleaming. She's just excited. And
So-
when can I start?
Well, I'm headed down now to go take a look. If you
Deal.
all want to go check it out.
Oh,
Sure.
of course.
Yeah.
Why not?
We'll put it
Okay.
in
I'll be down right afterwards.
Alric reaches into his trench coat, pulls out that fried fish on a stick, and then
there.
Ben's,
Son, please.
No food in the library.
Oh, right.
Even I know that.
And then looks kind of like kneels down to Amley
Yeah.
And pulls out that piece of jewelry that Farrick purchased.
Oh, like the jewel
That
shop. Yeah.
silver chain.
Shop.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
I got this for you.
Brother.
He's a good brother.
She puts it on. She's like, it like hangs down to like here.
I'll be like, I know it's kind of boring, but Pa really likes the whole bring your daughter to work day kind of thing. So just go with it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
So pure. So pure.
And then I'm gonna I want to start crap with all the other sisters that I have. So I'm gonna remember, Dad said you were his favorite daughter.
Can I look at
I'm the youngest.
Thalric and ask him or tell him, hey, your little pea shooters, McWho's-its. What are we calling them?
I don't know. You keep on
Drumsticks.
coming up with different names for them. I just
So the stationary nunchucks. So would
stationary
you?
nunchucks. Ooh.
You might be able to show them to Mr. Cornelius Goodfellow, Professor Cornelius Goodfellow, and as I am his assistant.
Oh right, should I do it now?
No, let's wait for a little bit.
We
Okay.
just you want us to just
I-
take them out.
whatever you have to show me, I'd love to see it. But let's head downstairs if you guys are ready. And we might have to get some things cleaned up down there before we can talk. But we'll.
I want to take point, even
I'm
though I
gonna-
have no idea where
I'm
I'm
gonna
going.
stay behind to put ask Dad if we can put stuff in a different chest, because if
This
they
one's
break
pretty.
into the library and look for that same chest, they're gonna find it.
Can't you do your little magic-y things to change the look of the chest, brother?
Not forever.
Not forever. Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Okay.
can always just. I'll,
Okay.
if you'll let me, I'll just take the books into my office and lock the door.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just
Okay.
lock the door.
Okay.
They should be good. I'll just keep them in a drawer.
Okay.
Sure.
I can
They'll be
take care of
safe.
the chest if you want, brother.
I
If
bet
you wanna
our
carry around
sister
the
could
empty
hide
chest.
in it.
I was just actually going to take it over the window and just...
Oh,
Oh my god.
it's a perfectly good chest.
Okay.
It weighs about 15 pounds now.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Empty.
We could give it to Mr. Cornelius if he needed it. Store some things in to organize his messy...
No, then people will
Maverick.
target Mr. Cornelius. Destroy the box. Let's go. To the office. I mean the researching place.
Sure!
Cornelius is like, well, this is the only good news I have today. And he's like,
Verse
Poor
just
guy.
shakes his
Yeah.
head, but the tail is just.
My heart breaks for Cornelius, the sadly nobody wants him.
so you guys head down into a hallway. One second. You head into a nondescript doorway in the corner of the library.
Oh.
Just like, it looks like a service entrance kind of door.
Oh.
After passing a few doors in the hallway, you come to a dimly lit stairwell descending beneath the library. At the bottom is a wooden door. It's locked. Cornelius pulls out a set of keys and struggles to find the right one. He's shifting through them and dang it, not that
I want to hover behind him and just be like, it's that one.
You can tell they're like all different sizes, and there's
Yeah,
like one
it's
big one,
one.
and it's the big one that fits in the door,
You're
but he
like-
just doesn't get it. He's like, just a minute, I'll get it.
People carry way too many keys on them nowadays.
Finally, he finds the right one
I have
and shoves open the door. He reaches to the wall and grabs a lever and pushes it upward, and ever-bright lanterns begin to flicker on and glow, and you now see the lit room. Scattered about are workbenches, mechanical harnesses, tools, cobwebs, and all manner of open crates and boxes.
Cobwebs.
I immediately start getting rid of the cobwebs.
Uh,
Prestidigitation.
Screw spiders.
Exactly.
so, as we'll clean this up in a few minutes, but what kind of training have you had?
We mostly worked with etherical fluctuations and the parabola effect of the yes and the
Parabola effect of the yes, I'm quite familiar.
yes, and Warforged.
Okay, Warforged. Great.
Yes.
So did you help with the war effort, I'm assuming?
No, that was a little bit before my time.
Okay.
Right.
Well, the production of the Warforged stopped a year before the treaty was signed to have all the nations not merge together, but the peace treaty.
Okay.
So they stopped about 2 years ago.
Okay, so that was the
last
stop of the
Warforged
building.
assembly was 2 years ago.
Didn't I? Yeah, I helped I helped my family, but I helped behind the scenes. So
Yes.
yeah, I tell him yes, I helped with the building of the Warforged.
Okay, great. Well, I mean, everybody needed a job at the time. The war was quite intense.
I wasn't really given a choice.
I'm very sorry.
It's alright.
So,
Single tear.
Predigitation.
Vivid.
I love it. I love it.
And I just go, that was mine.
Not anymore.
Tear
Verse
sealer.
is just highly amused by this, and the tail just he laughs a little bit.
That was hilarious.
It's filthy in here.
Yeah, it's gross.
As crumbs are
Yeah.
falling.
Clean up your shirt. I just do everything.
It's just finger guns.
Yeah. Cornelius doesn't care that you eat in there. And he's like, whatever, it's already a mess. And as you guys are poking around, there is, underneath one of the mechanical harnesses, there is an object underneath a sheet that's probably about as tall as this table. So
Tall
2.5 feet high, right? I don't know. 2.5, 3 feet high. That everything else has been uncovered, but that's the only covered thing in the room.
I want to say, can I go ahead and gesture to it?
I don't know what it is. This is my first time down here too. So.
Dramatic.
It's Gara.
You flip open the sheet, and underneath is a mechanical looking mastiff dog. And this dog is sitting in like a sentry position, just looking around. And you see that there are metal plates stripped off the back of it, and on the inside there's a spot where you would know a crystal would set what's called a heartstone to run the construct, but it is empty.
Dragon shards are not the same as heartstones.
You're unsure.
Okay. Cool. I want to scream and squeal in pure excitement. Be like, oh my god!
You found something you like.
Yes!
What is it?
Ha ha ha. And I just can't tell him because it's just so exciting. I'm just, do.
Cornelius looks over. He's like, "Oh,
do-
that's someone must have been making one of those steel constructs. Those things are pretty neat."
And then I want to start like messing with it. Screw everything else that's in the room. I'm gonna be focusing on
It's
this thing.
it's in a good state of disrepair, but it's it could be functional.
Be like, do you need this?
I don't need any protection in the lab. I don't think. I think the university is pretty well guarded. If you want to, this could be our first project. I could see what
Could
you're.
this be our pet project?
Oh my god.
Thank you, guys.
Well, my specialty is kind of more in the homunculus servants. Have you ever seen the little floating devices that have been around the campus? Maybe not. They're like
It's been a long
they're
time.
like little helicopter blades and tiny little creatures that float around you, and some artificers are able to channel whatever magics they want through that device.
I just am go like, what?
Now, I've made several of those actually. I've never made a steel defender, but the components are fairly similar, so we could choose. I mean, you could stick with the defender here, or we could make something that I'm more familiar with.
Okay, that's really cool. Oh, I was thinking about it also. Since we're on, the whole like, wow, overwhelming kind of thing. We have some stationary nunchucks that I wanted to see if you could take a look at.
Stationary nunchucks. Like stick?
Well, with permission.
Oh yeah, they look like this.
Pointing directly at him.
Yeah, I'm pulling these two revolver pistols.
As soon as you whip them out and point them right at Cornelius, he stumbles back and falls on the floor. He's like, "Whoa! Don't point those at me!"
What? They sound great. See?
He looks up at you on the floor, like panting.
You just
But I just kind of set them on the table, like somewhere in between.
If we
us.
had an inhaler, he'd be taking a puff of the
Don't
inhaler.
know what those are, do you?
The bag.
Not quite. My friend Rook here said that they seemed like they could, I don't know, make kind of like my crossbow that I have, kind of like maybe some fire, some projectiles in some way. But I don't know. They could be musical instruments. They could be.
Oh no musical instrument.
And there's this one too. Pulls out the musket rifle, sets it down.
Not a good drinking porn.
He's just pulling out guns. He's just.
Like, I got them from work.
Very sketch
Well.
answer.
Not wrong.
I
He
don't
is
want to know
almost
what line
the
of
bounty
work you're
hunter.
in. These are, some people refer to them as boomsticks,
Oh my
Or-
god.
I love it.
firearms, and they
Firearm? That doesn't sound safe.
No, your arm doesn't get caught on fire.
God.
But they need a special resource to function, and that resource is illegal in the entire, well, in the 5 nations at least. I don't know about the outlying nations. So
Oh no.
What's the resource?
Illegal.
it's a black powder.
Huh.
It's a black powder that's highly explosive.
It-
And whenever you
You have a writ though.
No,
So
I have a
writ.
writ.
Does that mean
Yeah.
it's not illegal for me?
Of course.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna say like I have no
Fine.
idea how.
It's not illegal
I feel
for
like
me.
I'm confused about what the black powder is, so I'm actually like thinking, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Verse just heard highly explosive and looks at Falric and looks at Professor Goodfellow
It kind of
and
matches
looks
my
at
personality.
Falric and he's just the bad news wheels are starting
Yeah.
to turn his head. He's like, uh-oh.
No.
Highly explosive, uh-oh.
Well, this whole conversation is going on from the beginning. Like my unseen servant and I will just be like picking up stuff, organizing it.
He's the only one
Yeah.
cleaning,
Yeah.
and we're all having a nice
Yes,
chat
he's the yeah. It's
over
we're
some
all
coffee.
like it's a construction worker
So-
site.
so
Been there. Hashtag truth.
this black powder, it is possible to create. Obviously, we don't have any resources in here. But the only other way, I think, if you wanted to use these, and please don't ever use them near me. If you wanted to use these, the only people that I know that have this illegal black powder is the Boromar clan.
Oromar clan.
You two are familiar with a little bit with the politics of Sharn,
Mhm.
and on the Sharn City Council is a woman by the name of something Boromar,
Okay.
and she is a halfling, and this woman is over this this family, this clan, and they do a lot of important things in the city for services, but they also kind of think like a Gotham crime family. Like, they're known to have shady dealings, but they're in the pockets so deep of the city and like gangs in the underbelly of the city that, you know, there's like an established order, and they kind of help keep things running.
They
That the watch doesn't-
They keep the
isn't-
black market moving.
Right.
Yeah. But
Yeah. And
they're
so
the ones really moving. Putting all the pieces in
yeah,
place.
and so the Lady Boromar on the council and 3 other people are involved with the clan, and so they have a significant pull in the politics of the city. So Cornelius says, you know,
It's probably in their
I
best
think
interest to
you
keep
could-
it illegal.
it is an illegal substance, and they move it around. The only Boromar place that I know that you could probably get some of this, and I don't know how you're going to get it from them. I don't know if you have to ask it or steal it, or whatever you do is your business. But they have a establishment. They left one of these silly flyers on my airship this morning. They do it all the time. It's called Glitterdust.
Oh my God, we're going to the club.
Ooh.
We're going to the club, y'all.
Glitterdust.
Please
Brother.
read that out loud.
Verse just
Is
leans
there-
over and is like,
Please read it out loud.
Read it out loud.
Okay.
You gonna read
Wait,
it?
has anybody seen Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. If you have not seen Saturday Night Live, I need somebody who has seen it to read it.
Ooh.
I've
Wait,
seen
wait, you talking
Saturday
about
Night
the
Live
newest one?
before, but
I
not the
haven't.
newest
I
one.
haven't seen like.
I haven't seen this week's.
part.
No. This
Okay.
is
Just in general.
what's his name? Stefan.
And this
Oh,
is Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the Stefan stuff.
No. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, there you go.
since-
It actually has glitter.
It's like-
It does.
Yeah, and I've got
I have
glitter.
seen
I
it.
tried to put acrylic spray on it to keep it.
glitter now.
Glad, but I tried.
It'll take like so many
So,
layers.
would you like to read it?
So, Eberron's hottest nightclub is Glitterdust. This club has everything, let me tell you. Gambling tables with halfling dealers, dancers with more magical glitter than a fairy dragon, a jazz band of hobgoblins in jet black suits, and Raelish disco after 11 with DJ Jukebox.
Oh, DJ Jukebox.
That sounds like a Warforged name.
I quit. I'm done.
Tell me
Thank
I'm
you.
wrong.
That was wonderful.
Great job, Pippin.
I
Can I
love
see?
Stefan, one of my favorite SNL characters ever.
Yeah,
That
when
is an
Chris and I
awesome
went to
flyer.
Winthrop in college, the local clubs would like leave little things on your windshield
Oh my god.
wiper.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, y'all keep that.
We'll
I
keep
love
that out
that.
here.
I love that.
That is awesome.
I want to take
so cool.
one moment and just slow clap
You
for
can
you
slide.
there and appreciate this
Yes.
moment.
My
Very
wife
well
Kristen
done.
did
Very
make
well
the
done.
flyer. She did a great job.
Kristen, amazing.
She also made maps for tonight too.
So
So.
there's the.
Rook is slightly excited because
Or-
no one
Yeah.
knows.
You got a
I'll
camera
do
over
this,
here,
yeah.
I'm gonna
right?
show it to.
She's always wanted to go dancing.
Oh, that might be too close.
Back up.
That'd be too
There.
close.
Yeah.
Glitterdust.
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 It's gonna be like.
I love that. It's just like
Can't.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
We tried to get it so if you look on the back, they like handed it to somebody and there's fingerprints of glitter. on the back.
You can't really see that with the light coming in.
That is
Yeah.
that is a fine detail right there.
Yeah.
love it.
Kristen's awesome. That's it. Awesome. So yeah, that's the only
Yeah,
Boromar
okay,
establishment
I see.
that I know of that's, not a straight up warehouse or. Actually, I don't even know where any of those are. so.
We have got to go.
I will
I
say,
would love
if
to
you're gonna
go.
go there, it is Sharn's hottest nightclub, as they say. You probably want to dress the part.
I look
Oh,
down at my
no.
giant
Like-
cloak and I'm like, this won't work.
Something a little more upscale. I think they they even keep track of how much money you spend. They're like, they want to make sure you're paying while you're there, you know. So if you look like, sorry, Verse, right? We might need to get you some new clothes, or at least
Verse
take
is just thinking like glitter.
you don't have
party,
to-
but I'll never get this glitter out.
I don't think you
Maybe.
need to wear the glitter.
We may need to check back in with Sergeant Vilroy to collect
Money to
payments
spend. Yeah.
for new clothes.
Ooh. Okay. I like the sound of. And
Do you
then I
like to
think-
shop?
Then I think.
Do you like shopping?
I've never been.
You've never been shopping.
No, I made this cloak.
I bet you.
Mom would have a cow.
What's a cow?
You'll find out later.
I also think to myself, if I dress nicer, I'll be able to get to the city in the sky.
Yes.
And so I'm like, yeah.
We could get clothes from Mom.
Verse
What
is
about
just
Sergeant
thinking
Vilroy? I'm sure
stories.
they've had to arrest many people there.
Is there a lost and
Over
found?
time?
Is this what we're going
we're
at?
gonna raid the city watches lost and found.
No, I'm sure we could just ask.
Okay, brother. We could try.
Verse is like, forget
Why
collecting
not?
stories. I'm gonna make a story tonight.
He's just like,
We could. I mean, if we could just help. I mean, her mom's been
The
struggling
tail.
with the business. It may help to, maybe
That's
pay
true.
pay her a couple for some custom
Throw some gold.
handmade clothing.
what's
'Cause
the
we don't have to
style
go to
here?
the-
I want to figure out. I'm like, okay, what do I do? Like, what looks good? I want to start looking around at people. Well, like, there's no
Everyone
one in here.
around, well, you're in the
Yeah, so
workshop right now, but
I look
you-
at the dog and I'm like,
But when you were walking around the university, people typically wore, like the professors wore robes and stuff, or nicer clothes. Some people wore jackets or vests. Cornelius is wearing a vest. He's not in robes because he's going to a workshop. And slacks and
But that's.
I'm trying to think of.
But that's
you didn't
different
see
than-
any. You haven't been anywhere where you'd see upscale dress yet. Maybe some of the nobles that you saw on the train station, maybe, but they're traveling. So.
Okay, so
They're not
I
going to the
basically
bar.
have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah,
Like
you're probably,
nice
your
stuff.
best bet
I
would
mean,
be. to
Mom made
ask
this that I'm
yeah.
wearing, but I mean, all we have to do is tell her we need to look really, really sharp.
I'm all for it
And I'm
because
sure
I have
she'd
no
be able to
idea
pull something
who.
off. Maybe she already has something for us.
I'm like, okay. Da-da-da.
Verse just has no
Sure.
idea because he hasn't interacted with these kinds of people, so he's just like almost gullible puppy. He's going for it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stick around here and clean up some more and do my job. Rook, whenever
Rook, did you
whenever you want to
wanna-
get started.
Did you want to work on this first?
Yeah, I actually wanted to see if I could take a look and,
And
kind of
if it-
figure out what it does exactly.
Is it
I'm
missing,
gonna go back
is it
to
missing pieces?
cleaning with my
Yeah,
servant.
so do I know
I've
that
seen
it
servant.
needs a heartstone, or do I just know that it...
You-
do I just need to know it needs
Cornelius
something?
knows that it needs one because
Uh-huh.
he'll be able to help you figure out what you need to get
Okay.
together.
What is it called again? So we called it a mechanical mastiff, but it's called
Steel
a
Steel
Defender.
Defender.
steel defender. I'm gonna look up what that means.
Here.
So. I'm gonna hold this and see
Pretend
what it
like
means.
you don't know what
I
this
think
guy
in
is.
our world they call it
Oh
a
no,
shield.
I don't know anything. So let me look at this.
Mr. Goodfellow, I mean, we could look around in some of this, these boxes and crates and things in here and see if any of the parts that are missing from this or just got thrown into storage.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't finish and they had everything they needed.
Fowler will
investigation
just start,
check?
like
Yeah.
investigating the
You
room,
guys-
looking all around, seeing if I can see anything that might,
Maybe-
without knowledge of
Yeah,
this mechanical
you're just looking for
device.
like metal plates.
That's it.
Make an investigation check.
Sure, you got it.
Can
You
I
wanna
just
help
look
him
for a
too?
random gemstone? Would I just assist him, like give him advantage? or would I
Yeah,
roll
you're just looking
myself?
for anything that looks of importance that's not like just trash and dust.
So you're-
The defender.
Since we're all in this closed
Yes,
space,
I'm
can I also
assisting you.
look?
Go for it.
Since
Nice. I'll have to see what
this
my-
would just be investigation.
I'm also trying to
Yeah.
keep you from breaking anything.
That would probably be a good thing. Skills, investigation.
20.
Nice.
-1. That's a 10.
Those are cool.
Then-
I should have had you assist me. What have I done?
Farik, you looking around and you're just like metal, and you just start. There's like sheets and chunks, and some of them.
You start
You-
trying to make an outfit out of it.
That's it. Look, it's like armor.
There's like pieces that are cut that look like they would be plates for the steel massive, but they're just scraps that came off the edge of like whatever else they cut, and you're like making a pile of them. Like
I
these
walk
are all
over-
good ones.
I walk over to the back where you said the opening piece was.
Yeah.
And I have this piece of metal, and I'm like trying to like.
To puzzle piece it.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Then go start looking for another.
Looking around, you do find kind of a workbench that has some of the pieces that would go, you think, to the steel mastiff. You don't find any gems or anything around.
Are these any of the pieces?
I want to look at them, and so guys, it's missing a heart thingy McCoozit, and
That sounds expensive.
I'm panicking. Maybe.
Some
I
steel
take a look
plates
at
and
them.
stuff. Yeah.
Do I look at them and do any of them?
Cornelius comes over and helps you and says, "We can fashion a few of these pieces to fit, but it looks like we're gonna need to create some new gears and servos and things to get them actually moving. So,
Okay.
we can't just piece it all together today.
No. Okay.
But we can get started.
I would love to.
And
I want to pat his head.
if typically a heartstone, we can use a typical heartstone, or we can use an Eberron shard if you've got one.
Well, you may say we do.
Okay.
I want to grab it from Liam. Because
It's-
don't you have it?
I
It's in
don't-
the thing. That's right. It's in the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's upstairs.
No, you guys.
With,
He took the books, and you guys took the chest.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because you said you were going to bring the chest down to
Yeah.
the.
Liam, do you think it'd be okay if we use the Eberron Dragon Shard? The red one.
Not the other one.
I think that would be like putting a nuclear reactor inside of a Bluetooth speaker.
Wouldn't that be cool though?
It
Wouldn't you
would.
want-
It'd be so Bluetooth.
Versus just like,
Level of power.
stop, you don't know what you're doing.
So I'll take out the one piece without like raising suspicion to the other piece, just because the fewer people who know, the better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So is this
Yeah,
is this the same as a Hearthstone? Would this be okay?
Cornelius says
yeah,
That'll
you
work.
take your.
That'll
like,
work.
that'll
Now,
work.
is that
That'd
the
be-
one-time use, or
once it's in and we kind of have to attune the stone to the device, and
but the stone could be recovered? If
once you pull that out, the properties of it are stuck with that object, so you won't be able to use it for anything else.
Okay.
But Eberron dragon shards are not incredibly uncommon, so we find those typically in mines and things.
Okay.
We
Cool.
can get more of
I
those.
put him in the puppy. Does the Mastiff also have one of those little barrels to save people in the
He
winter?
does not have a barrel.
Can I get a scrap that looks like it and make him a collar?
Sure. Yeah, Cornelius says if you're not happy with the Mastiff, we can change. We can move some plates around and change some things. If you can make it whatever 4-legged, 2-legged beast you want it to be.
I look at Verse and I don't like freak out too hard because I don't want to be like rude, but I'm like, it can be a cat, like a big old cat.
You can change it to a kitty cat.
It can be a kitty cat.
Sure.
And I just keep that to
I
myself.
do have an affinity for cats.
Same. And I don't say anything
Okay.
else about it. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, we would.
I don't think this will fit either.
Yeah, well, let's, whatever we make is going to be all scratched up if you keep throwing stuff. So let's just set it on the table.
that last piece?
I look at
like,
all
where's
the
that
pieces
done?
I'm just throwing around. Right.
And then like every so often, just like a piece like floats up and then goes and drops like in a pile, and then nothing happens, and then another piece goes up because my unseen servant is just like
Yeah.
Just
Putting
moving
everything
stuff.
back.
He's just
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
Awesome.
When's is the club open every day or every night, or is there a certain night we have to wait?
It should be running every night, I imagine so.
Do you
Place
wanna
that
go-
has all this stuff going on, I tell you.
We're
How
probably
long do you
funneling
think your
money
mom
out
will
of it
take
every night
to
too.
make us some clothing to go to this club?
I don't know. We can go ask her.
There's one way
Okay.
to find out. Ask her.
Okay, is it though?
I was thinking it was going to be something different.
Nope.
If you want to stick around and help for today, you can, or this will always be here.
If you tell me what kind of clothing you like, I can tell Mom and see if she can make it up.
I want to give him my cloak as an example of what size I am, but I
Yeah.
don't understand that that's not going to help with the clothing that like she wants to create. But I give it to you anyway.
All right.
Thank you.
Great.
I'm gonna work on the
Cat dog.
As soon as you say
cat dog.
I'm looking at you, but my eyes go to Verse.
It's just like
And I go back to you and then go over to the Mastiff. Then go back to you and then go back to Verse.
It's
He's like going on.
just like what? What does that mean?
Yeah.
We would know that like
Sticking around.
our mother needs like some kind of measurements, right? Like we would
Roll-
know that
roll
inherently.
You roll an intelligence check.
I'm gonna end
Me
up.
rolling
Yeah.
something?
No, wait,
All right.
Wait,
All
I
right,
think I'm good
perfect.
because whatever they bring, I can change into something.
-1.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Yeah. You're like, this will work great.
Full work.
You were busy
Okay,
doing
yeah,
other
that's
stuff.
And I know the exact style to tell Mom.
Oh God, help me.
It's going to be great.
Perfect.
You've messed up.
No, but Brooke doesn't know she's messed up because she doesn't know the town. She trusts them fully because she thinks that they're okay with clothing. She thinks
Yeah.
that clothing is the one thing they can't screw up.
So
She's wrong.
I'll say, if there's anything else you guys want to do in the workshop, you can. Otherwise, for the sake of brevity, we'll
Yeah, Rook's just
Clean the
gonna
rest of it
keep
up.
and stuff.
yeah. You guys can clean up in there. Did you say you're sticking around? Or you're gonna.
I'm gonna stick around and mess
Okay.
with the cat.
I'm gonna follow them.
It will take
I'm gonna look up
5.
cats. I
It
want.
takes a week worth of labor to build this Steel Defender. A work week is 8 hours a day for 5 days.
And so it needs 8 hours a day for 5 days. Okay.
Yes. It is roughly 11 in the morning, so you could work there until 7, right? Yeah.
And then Claire.
And then go to the clear.
okay, I'm gonna work till 7, and then at some point you guys are gonna come back with the clothing, right? Well, no,
How
not
long does
necessarily
it take?
clothing.
We
Now,
yeah,
how long
we don't
does
know how-
clothing
Why don't you just
We'll get in touch with you.
Pa will be here. Why don't you just
Leave with him.
leave with Pa and he'll bring you to the.
Oh,
to
it's
the
bring your daughter to work day plus me.
house. Right.
Ah. And my heart just grows really warm, and I'm unsure what to do with all these emotions.
I just look at
Let's-
y'all and I'm just like, make sure he knows to get her.
Yeah, we would go back
Okay.
upstairs
And tell him,
yeah.
hey, go
So-
pick up the poor child
Yeah.
downstairs.
So, for the sake of brevity, because I want to get to a lot of really cool stuff, you work 8 hours, so go ahead and mark off a
I'm
day.
gonna do like a little box for 5 boxes.
So you got a day's worth of work.
Yep, you got a day's worth of work. You guys go home, and we don't have to roleplay this out. You talk to your mom, and she has some things that were already in the works that she was like trying to decide if she was going to sell them or not. Like they weren't for a client; they were just things she was working on.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys. She can finish up some things by the evening time for you all to wear. If there's anything specific that you want to look like, now would be the time to say it.
I would like for.
Or we can take a break and then you can think about it and we'll come back and...
I think that's a good idea.
I kind of know what Rook's outfit's gonna look like.
God, I'm so
If you
worried.
Don't mind.
I wanted to write it down.
I wanted to have like
A
this.
lot of fur.
I want to. Yeah, I want to have a lot. Oh, I want to have like a lot of feathers,
Okay.
Oh my god.
like bright flamingo pink. And I wanted to have, you know how those
Victorian.
Like
like
a
a
flapper.
big,
Oh.
tall like collar like
Oh no.
going up the back, and then it gets really really snug around the waist, and then shoots out with this
I'm wearing
dress
a
that
feathered
sticks
ball
way
gown.
out,
Yeah.
like around, and then has a secondary dress that just dangles down, like it's like
no,
double.
your mom would not let anyone
She's,
walk out of the house
your
like
mom
that.
looks at you. She's like, sweetheart.
That's what I have a good feeling about this, Mom.
We all.
This is why you don't help me. I'll take the colors and the ideas and the feathers.
Oh,
I'll
fine,
include-
Mother. I'll leave it up to the expert.
That's still bad. It's still bad.
It won't be like a white pink.
Forerunner-
It'll be like
that's what
a
a forerunner
yeah.
intelligence roll gets you.
Yeah.
Obo is straight up Obo is straight up gonna change her identity to someone completely perfect for the dress, whoever it is.
Okay.
Like
I'll
a
have
baroness.
everything written up.
A garish baroness.
And I'll let you guys decide on your outfits when we come back from the break.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to
Awesome.
take a
This
quick
RPing
break
is
here.
fun. This is really fun.
And when we come back,
Really good.
our party will be attempting to go to the Glitterdust.
Dapper AF.
Yep. All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll be back.
Glitterdust.
Hi.
We're back.
Hey!
Hey, internet.
Did it again. Did it again.
So, where we left off, we had the party looking for some clothes to wear to the Glitterdust tonight.
Yes. Glitterdust.
Rook is in the
What are you looking for?
workshop with Cornelius Professor Cornelius Goodfellow, working on a steel defender, and you guys have some downtime between the clothes being made and going to the club tonight. So you said you wanted to report into Sergeant Vilroy.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'll wait for. There he is.
Question.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
sir.
His mom works in the market area, right?
Yes.
Bizarre.
So that's the area that we were walking around there?
There are several market areas. She works
But we
in-
went to visit her, right? Or are we going to Vilroy first?
She does. She
We
goes.
just visited her.
She goes to the market once a week to sell her clothes, and she does all of her tailoring at home. So you guys went to their house.
Got you.
Those from your backstory are covered. So you guys are headed to Sergeant Vilroy. You come inside of the office and the precinct, and when you do, you can see that Sergeant Vilroy's door is shut with the glass window and Sergeant Vilroy printed across the glass. And the secretary up there looks up, sees you guys, and says, "I heard y'all made a mess." She doesn't even look up. She just like,
We made a
whatever
mess.
that thing.
We didn't even report that yet. Our news has preceded us.
Oh, man.
Man, we're
Wait. V just...
Am I with y'all? No, you guys went there before you went to your mom.
Yeah, it's us three.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
I quietly lean over to Liam and I'm like, which mess?
Which mess? The one where we were on an aircraft we didn't know how to fly? That one?
Oh, that was y'all too. Oh, boy. Sergeant Vilroy is meeting with someone right now. Just wait outside her office.
Oh.
If you don't mind me asking, who's she meeting with?
I don't know. An investigator, I think it looked like.
You're the secretary and you don't know who's in there?
It was a Warforged investigator. We got a lot of people in and out of here.
You would think the watch would have given her a couple days off after the torment she's been put through the last time.
Probably. But she's a tough worker, so just go ahead and wait outside her office and she'll be with you in just a minute.
Quick question. Do you have any more Morgan
He was
pens?
secretly an investigator.
She
the
like
whole time.
looks over at her cup and there's like 30 of them. Like they just dropped off a whole pack of them.
Can I... How much for 10?
She's like...
I do a lot of writing.
3 silver.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
She just pockets it.
It was probably worth like 1 copper.
It was worth nothing. They were free. She just put the
And
money
I
in her
will
pocket.
accept that.
Okay.
That sure
Now
is a
you
lot
have
of pens, Liam.
11 Morgan
Yes.
pens.
I sure do.
As you guys are waiting outside of Sergeant Vilroy's office, you can hear some muffled chatter between Sergeant Vilroy and somebody else in the room. But you can wait and find out.
This is really hard for Falric.
Yeah.
Waiting.
To wait.
So I'm gonna look around and make sure no one else is watching me other than these two.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's gonna be bad.
Your rolls aren't great on this character.
No, they're really bad.
What do you mean? No one's watching.
That's 3 plus 2 is a 5.
Is that die even?
Coast is clear.
I've been using all different ones.
Oh, great. Great.
Coast is clear.
All right, I'm gonna stick my ear
Yeah.
up to the door. I'm gonna try to listen to the conversation.
Okay. Go ahead and make another perception check for me.
Okay.
Since it's the first time you were looking, and this time you're...
Should I
Do
try?
you want to try?
I'll try it.
Try that?
Is there a window above?
Sure.
and
You
she's
sure you
just
don't want me to
looking
ruin
out?
your luck
Okay,
on this
how-
time?
If you want good luck, use this one.
Okay. Here we go.
We'll see.
He's gonna ruin
If it's
it.
bad,
So
it's just
plus
say.
2.
All my dice are weighted, so
Does that count?
Wow.
It bounced out. It says it
I'll-
doesn't count.
it's up to you. You can take
I'll
it.
count it because
Okay.
it's a legitimate roll. That's a 7 plus 2. That's a
9.
9.
Okay. You hear...
You're fine.
you hear some muffling sounds. You hear a male voice say something along the lines of, "Sergeant, I know what you're getting involved in." And you can't hear anything else. Then you hear, "Have some integrity."
Oh,
Ooh, talking
girl.
down to.
Dang.
And then all you hear is Sergeant Vilroy say, "Get out of my office. I have another mess to deal with."
And as soon as I hear that, I
Yeah.
immediately go back and start doing like the I can't whistle, but Falric can, so he's doing the whistle.
Gotcha. And as
I can't. It sounds like this.
it's great.
I whistled by sucking air, but unrelated.
As you pull back, about 2 seconds later, the door opens up, and in front of you, you see a tall, warforged, looks like a male, in a trench coat and fedora. Just typical inspector outfit.
Oh my god.
You probably got it.
He's
because
got
someone
these
threw it
dull-
over the side.
He's got these dull,
General Velroy, I need to cut
blue
this
glowing
nonsense, you'll
eyes.
see.
And dull metal plates as well. He stops, gives a once-over to the three of you, and then heads out. And then Sergeant Vilroy sees that the door is still open, and she goes to come and shut it and sees the three of you. She's like, "Oh
Sergeant!"
Boy. Oh boy.
It's the real one. We're good.
Get your ass in here. And she pulls you in and shuts the door behind you. And she's like,
"Oh, just me or all three?
No, all three of you.
Whew.
You three have absolutely abused that writ of enforcement.
You should have seen
Agree to
what we
disagree?
got. Because I'd honestly say no.
Well, hold on. Let's tally up the bad before we talk about any of the good that you think you did. So you leave a string of bodies around the city.
Did we?
You wreck an airship. You tear through private apartments. You
I don't.
go
I don't think that was 100% our fault.
and you go and
And that's just the
turn
airship.
a train around and make all the passengers come back.
That was important.
Yeah,
That was important.
Why didn't you just ride the train out to Rot and then come back?
because it could have been taking so much longer, especially Okay, so let me
She said she had people
stay
waiting
here.
there.
Liam, she has struck a nerve. Liam is angry.
I was
Liam
like-
is righteous.
So we had a situation where there was a person from what is it, Daask? I can't
Daask.
remember. Daask.
House desk. Okay.
So
Yes.
presumably on the other end was all of their agents who would secure the gear. So we'd be
Waiting.
walking into another ambush again.
Like more of a
Additionally,
mess.
the train left 2 hours early. If anything else, I'd say we helped the nobles waiting at the train station more than was harmed by leaving early.
The train problem is House Can's problem. They deal with the train schedule. Whatever their problem is, they can figure that out.
If we didn't break into those private apartments, you probably wouldn't be here.
That's
Technically-
true.
That's
Can
true.
I roll persuasion?
Additional-
I will. I
I go-
will sidestep the apartment issue for now.
yeah,
and I
also,
say,
they didn't break
in
into a
section
private
three-
apartment, did they?
When
Technically,
we
you
barely crash landed
Yeah,
that
we
ship,
broke
it
into
was
it.
already
But it was
careening.
owned already by.
Why
the
didn't
bad
you
guy.
just land it on the street?
Because none of us know how to fly.
What are you doing? Flying?
Sergeant Vilroy.
You were flying it,
There
but
was
it
a
wasn't
per-
you.
Sergeant, we thought it was you.
So this
But
is all
then
your
we
fault?
realized they really enjoyed being saluted, and that was a little
What's
Yeah,
wrong with that?
suspicious.
That was kind of our tip-off.
Oh, did you even try to make a single arrest?
You can
Yes,
do that.
but they
You
like
can
yes.
do that. I did not even know you could do that.
It was
Like,
kind of hard to arrest Gara when she took a chest and climbed out the window.
Well, what about the other people that you went around and killed?
You
They
mean
shot first.
The Kinku
We asked
who we
questions
opened,
later.
we knocked on the door, they opened the door and then immediately shot at us? And you were in on the other side.
This is a mess, obviously, because no
Yeah.
matter what
You got
justification you have, I'm still going to have to report this to the city council, and they're going to ask questions.
this. The city council.
Can I roll persuasion?
To say what?
But we saved you.
I mean, You don't have to persuade me. I know you did.
But look on the bright side. But for doing these things, you wouldn't be here.
You appreciate your efforts.
Sergeant, do you think that the members of the Daask Crime Syndicate, that they would allow us to even arrest them and bring them in?
I mean, we've arrested Daask members before. I don't see why you
They were
try.
they were also trying to sell nation secrets to another nation.
This is why I
That's
never made it.
to
that's-
find these nations.
Yes, and we're currently uncovering, and there's a process.
Okay.
There's more.
Is
Well-
this why you're a bounty hunter instead of a police agent?
So let's.
Future lead bounty.
For now, this is chaotic. We need to. The three of you, wherever your fourth is, the four of you need to lay low. I don't have any other jobs for you right now. I need you to cool it and just. If I call you, I need you to come and explain whatever. You're lucky that they're not gonna put a zone of truth around you and make you tell every little detail.
Oh, they can do that?
Somewhere in the university, Rook looks up because she just feels like her name was said somewhere.
What is it?
And you're like,
Well, you're lucky that the airship didn't injure anybody when that crashed. It ran into a warehouse and it was empty. But
That's lucky.
we're gonna have to pay for the damages regardless.
Oh, speaking of those damages, I was supposed to report them. And that's what I'm here to do.
I can see the face palm.
I don't know if you heard, but there was an airship, and then all of a sudden there was
that-
not an airship.
Wait.
And apparently,
Well-
it crashed into an abandoned warehouse.
You're
There's no
lucky that she...
persuasion on like saying that it was the other person before they bailed that made it crash.
You can try and say you weren't driving it. Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Well, that'd be truthful for me.
guys.
So it's the truth from a certain point of view.
Hey,
Okay. 13 plus 13. It's 13.
13. Okay. She,
That's 26. I'm good.
you know, it doesn't
Yeah,
quite
that's what I
matter
thought
who
at
was
first.
driving at the time because just
That's why we.
I don't know what's going to become of this, but basically we're going to have to pay for the damages regardless. I mean, somebody's got to pay for it because they can't leave a hole in the side of the building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a portion of your pay.
oh god, y'all
You
better
will
bring
get-
me back my pay.
You will get 35 gold each
That is not much. Y'all don't have to give me back my gold. Shoot.
for this
You
mission.
We'll try to be better next time, Sergeant Vilroy.
You're lucky you got a friend in Jeremy who came and explained some of the
Jeremy,
situation.
oh Jeremy.
Jeremy's a good guy. Yes.
Have they made him senior yet? He should be senior.
I know. He deserves...
He's on his way. He's a standout model employee.
I love Snape.
burning jealousy.
I can see the derision.
So,
Sergeant Vilroy's giving him compliments, and you're like, but my love.
so when you guys talked to Sergeant Vilroy in the
Oh,
apartment,
shoot.
did you mention Alden Dorian at all? I don't think you did.
I think
We
we,
did
were
not.
busy
No.
trying to
I
make
think
sure
we
she
were
wasn't
trying
there.
to go quickly, so we probably wouldn't
Okay.
have. I think we were in a hurry to get everything taken care
I
of.
just wanted to
Yeah.
be clear if you guys did or did not,
Yeah,
because
I don't believe we did, but
he did ask for anonymity.
Yeah.
Anonymity.
Yeah.
Anonymity?
That one.
Anonymity.
Okay, so take your pay. Here's 140 gold for the four of you, and just let me handle this for now, and we'll figure it out.
all right, we'll lay low, Sergeant Vilroy. We will do our duty
Get out of my face.
for the glory of Sharn.
Who says that anymore?
Falric walks out of the room.
I follow.
I'll try to keep an eye on
I-
them, and I just turn and walk out.
She
was
escorts,
really-
like, stands behind the door and just shuts the door.
She was really mad. Like, more so than normal.
Well, maybe it was that war force. They seemed to rile her up before we went in there.
Yeah. It's his fault.
Point of contention. I don't believe that Falric ever actually knows when she's angry.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys got your pay. Unless there's anything else you want to do in there, we'll
I guess we'll
Go ahead and fast forward.
distribute it out. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so everybody, Mark, you get 35 gold for that successful, partially successful mission.
Where do I go for gold? Where do I?
Equipment.
Equipment, and it should be at the top. So
And-
I don't know if we can edit currency on the app.
No,
yeah,
you
so
gotta
what
use the
you can
website.
do
You
is you
can,
can
it's
go
down here.
to this little menu right here. Actually, hold on. Shoot, I'm viewing it right there. So
Sure.
you click on that, and it view
Here's the
character on website.
Yeah.
But
So-
you can change it on the app.
You're on the website. You're
Oh, this
on
is the
app.
website?
Yeah.
Oh.
They
Wait, why is it
they
your
have a
name?
dedicated app now.
Yeah.
There's
I'll
called
let you guys
D&D
figure that out
Beyond.
while you...
With the app, you can actually view on website and then edit your inventory there.
So, for the sake of brevity, the mother of Liam and Falric have assembled 4 outfits, and once they're completed, you are escorted home with Targan and Anley, and you get a chance to walk through the Halfling district underneath the University district, which is pretty cool. Small doors everywhere. So, go ahead and we'll go around the table and everyone explain your outfit, and Rook will do yours last since you didn't choose your outfit.
All right, mine will just be like purple tuxedo, like puffy collar, cape because I'm still a wizard, so you need a cape. Cane, yeah.
Okay.
Bam.
Now, Falric is very much like his trench coat, but his trench coat is sequins that will change color as you run your hand down them. So it's blue. It's like this blue, bright blue, and they shimmer and like the glitter flyer.
Yeah.
You know, as he walks, and he can flip them up to make them silver. And underneath, it's just
Like
like a
that pillow.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That-
the pillow.
Like the pillow that's
Yeah, like
out
the
there.
pillow
Where you
out
just
there
rub
that
it
you
and it
can-
changes
you rub it and
colors.
it changes color,
Oh my
yeah.
God. It's gonna be
So-
itchy. That's gonna be so itchy.
Just on the outside.
But yeah,
V has a very gangster vibe about his outfit. So he's got the black pants with the thin white pinstripes. He's got a vest. He's not wearing the suit jacket, but he's got the vest. It's got the little red pocket square. He's got the gangster hat with a feather in it. And he's just kind of playing it cool.
And there
He's like-
are 2 little holes for your ears to
Yes,
poke
just
out
to
on
stick
the
straight
brim.
out. Just
Yeah.
straight through.
And then Rook's dress. Mrs. Cloverfield struggles with the description that Falric has given her, so she takes creative liberty and goes with a mostly black dress with elements of a dark pink, and say that it's sleeveless, goes around the armpit, and probably to the knees. I'm not big on female fashion, so I don't know exactly what to tell. If you want to add any elements, just so you have a little bit of creative freedom on this.
There's feathers lining the bottom of it because he said feathers, and she was just like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'm not adding anything else to it. If it's gonna
Okay.
be atrocious, you gotta say it. It looks
I won't
decent
say
right
it's
now.
atrocious. It's
Unique.
It is unique, but
It's handmade.
but the styles in Sharn, especially with people wearing glamour weave clothing, is that they can customize things to any level of
Okay.
ridiculous.
Well, whenever I see it, I am very embarrassed, and I dedicate myself to not actually ever being seen as this persona in this.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and change in this,
Mm-mm.
or not yet?
Because we're still at their house.
Okay.
Falric will also have the wet, slick back
Oh,
hair.
no.
It goes down to about here.
And Mrs. Cloverfield comes up to you and she says, "My boys just look so spiffy tonight."
She will.
Only because of the clothing you give us, Mom.
Oh, thank you for the gold. It'll help.
Did you
help
give
pay off.
her all
How much did
140?
we give her, by the way?
How much would
I would
she
say
normally
it's like-
charge for these pieces of clothing?
Since she makes kind of mid-tier clothing, but she made them a little bit special for y'all, they're probably about a gold a piece.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'd still, because she's been having a hard time. I'd give her like 15 gold
Yeah.
total.
I'd give her 15 too.
Okay. So you give 32 gold to mine.
I give her 2.
Okay.
I saw them pass over 15 gold, so I'll give 15 gold, so that knocks me back down to.
And she looks at all this money. She's like,
Nice.
"Oh, this is more than enough to keep us going for a while.
I don't need it.
If you guys are headed to
Anything
where
for you, Mom.
Where are you headed
Anything
tonight?
for you, Ma.
Where are you headed tonight?
Thanks, Ma.
Where are we headed tonight, brother?
Glittermobile.
Ma, have you ever heard of a place called Glitterdust?
Oh, that's one of those fancy clubs. You're gonna need some money. I know they've got gambling tables.
We've got
Here,
one.
take
It'd be fine.
take some of it, and if you get some winnings, bring them home, sweetheart. And she pushes back 20 gold to you guys.
That's a
Then
good
I want to
idea,
immediately
brother.
give her 20 gold out of mine.
If
because
we win big, we
I
can
tell
bring all the
her
gold
they're
back
not
to
going to
her.
win anything with gambling.
I
So,
mean, the luck of halflings is pretty great, but just keep your money, sweetheart. We'll be okay.
thanks for the dress.
You're welcome. I know it's not everything you probably hope for.
I don't know what I hoped for, so it's great.
We do have Eladrin looking over us.
Eladrin,
The God of Fortune.
Oh, that's great.
Mhm.
Do I know about Eladrin? Is that just a
Well, let me
Really
tell you
tempting.
all about her, and then like during the ride, the hair will be
Is that-
like just spewing.
Lore dump.
Yeah, yeah.
That is going to be 17.
Yeah, you've it's part of the sovereign host, which is like the typical pantheon of gods in the realm. So
Okay.
you're familiar, at least, with what those are.
Sheltered Rook.
Yep.
Oh my god, both my characters have 3 letters. Is that a thing? Apparently that's a
Yeah.
thing.
So you guys are all dressed up to the nines. It is roughly 8 o'clock in the evening or so, and you see an address on the flyer where the it's not on that one actually.
Okay.
It's like, I'm looking for it.
It's like, I didn't remember
It
seeing
is
Glitter light?
Glitter dust.
it's an address that is on the other side of one of the bridges from the University District headed towards the Central Plateau, and it names the Giant's Bridge,
Mhm.
which is like this huge bridge that connects the two central island pillars, whatever you want to call them.
Mhm.
And the description says that it's underneath the bridge, and so it's not like a physical address, but you're familiar with the area, so you're able to walk your way over there. Is there anything you guys want to do before you head over there? Do you want to?
I forgot to
I'm
ask if there was a
changing.
cover charge for this place.
We go
Well,
one
if
today.
they're already if they're already keeping track of how much we spend, I'm sure as long as we
How
meet
crowded
their
is
minimum.
this area that we're walking through right now?
There's roughly 2 million people in the city, so
Ooh.
at nighttime, especially going from the University District over to here, there is a fair amount of young people walking the streets, headed to all sorts of taverns and clubs and whatnot. So
I want to take my hair and go like this and act as if I'm like fixing it. And then I want to change my face and just come up as a completely different person.
okay, any special features or?
She
Oh,
has
like
she looks like not a model. She doesn't look that great. She just doesn't look ugly. She's very average, but she's got like darker hair than the last one and a bigger nose.
Okay, just a
Blue eyes too. That's
plain
it.
Jane.
Yeah, plain Jane 2.0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm not good at this on the fly describing a person.
Yeah, so you guys know that there's they keep track of how much you spend when you go in, and you know where it is, and that's about it.
I would like to roll perception as
Okay.
we walk through all these people to see if I see anybody I might be able to try to lift. So yeah, pickpocket.
Did they take down our names?
I told you guys I was gonna try
Did they
again,
take down our names?
You don't know.
but I'm trying
You
before
don't
we get in
know?
the club.
You don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I know. I'm the DM. You don't know.
I know a lot of things.
So but they don't ask me for my name.
You're not there yet.
Oh, that's what. Okay, no.
We're on the way
I
there.
thought we were. Okay, we
Yeah.
continue. Thank you, Obu and Ramsey, and Rook gets it. Whoops.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check, see if there's anybody around that's kind of
19 plus 3, that's a 22.
22. You do see what looks to be like a little group of 3 guys, like 2 half-elven and 1 human guy, and they're like acting like Falric and Liam, like hitting each other's elbows and joking around and thinking about where they're what tavern they're gonna hit, and it
Do
looks
they
like
seem
they did some
intoxicated already?
pre-gaming. So one of the guys, or one of the half elves, looks like he's pretty susceptible to.
Yes, please.
So go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Nope.
7 plus 3 is a 10.
10? Okay. You go and try to reach for whatever he's got kind of looped on his belt, and as you do, he stops for a second, and he looks back over the side, and he's like, that place is new. And the guys are like, huh, we've never been there before. And he's, oh, excuse me. And he like, when you go to reach for it,
I immediately check my pockets.
he pushes, and he's like, oh, excuse us. And he heads towards a different direction, and you like don't get a chance to grab it.
That's so close. By a hair, 2 for 2.
Oh my god.
We will try again.
Okay.
Well,
One day.
shall we?
One day.
I would say yes.
Clear.
And I go and I like sashay. As I've seen, like, this one girl walked past and I saw her sashaying, and so I'm trying my hardest to do what she did. But it's more like a jerky step.
Rookie's really getting into character.
That's my thing. I'm using my my ability, which is
You
to get
you
character.
you didn't notice her change her face, but you can't miss her dress. So you look up and see that her face has changed, and you're like, I think that's still Rook.
Isn't it? This thing is custom.
Falric would have the flyer in his hand too. Like as he's doing this, like that's the place.
Right there, the one that says Glitterdust.
Glitterdust.
Yeah.
Right there in glitter.
And in dust.
So after crossing the bridge, you look to the left and there's an alley. You come across a wrought iron spiral staircase. And at the bottom, you're greeted by 2 hobgoblin bouncers and a line of about 20 people.
Oh.
And a set of double doors leading into the building, seemingly underneath the bridge.
Oh.
Can I roll persuasion and try and get us to jump the line? Because he is the
Wait a
follower
minute.
Cloverfield, and we are with him as
Wait a
his
minute.
entourage.
Can I help him with persuasion? Because that's one of my maxes, or one of those things. What are they called?
What are you going to do to help?
I'm going to lean
She's
over
gonna leave.
enticingly,
I know where this is going.
and I'm going to pull my hair forward. And don't have the most beautiful face in the world, but I want to like change it just momentarily while we're up there at the front of the line.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, yeah, you want to let me in and hear my friends?
Name again?
I look at the list and I find the girliest name I can find.
Make a perception check.
Yes. Okay. Oh,
Both
well,
of us?
No, just her, because she's looking at the list, and he's asking you what name you just
perception?
mentioned.
You said perception?
Yeah.
16.
16? Okay. You see
Oh no.
you see, I'm trying to see my last names. I don't want to give
I'm
you a
about
dumb
to
one.
piss off some royal family. I'm about to piss off someone.
What's going to happen is you're going to say their name and they know them.
Or they're right behind me.
They're in
That-
line currently.
Yes.
Or they just went in.
God, my God.
But we are with
What
the
is-
follower.
There's a name that I'm thinking of. That's why I want to.
He's famous. How have you not heard of follower Cloverfield?
Cloverfield must be on the list.
Albert Cloverfield. And he's looking over the list like, hang on, I don't read so fast.
I don't think it's gonna be on the list.
Just start pointing to one. See, that's Flower Cloverfield right there. I'm in. Okay, thank you.
Are,
Just
are,
start
they
walking
both,
past them.
are they both looking at the list?
No, just one of them.
Damn.
It's like the Ferris Bueller, the Sausage King of Chicago. You see a Saren. I can't think of a last name. My brain is so tired, you guys.
Sarah.
You see a Saren something on the list, and you just repeat that and be like, that one's me.
That's me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Make a deception check.
Ooh, girl, that's a 22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Saren. Most people stand in line anyway, so they don't just skip to the front.
Today I'm busy. I want to party hardy and get out.
If you're here to spend money,
I'm here to spend money.
well, that's good. And he looks over there. That's good, right? Money? Yeah, money.
Can I take my crew in here as well?
It's still the $10 or 10 gold.
That's no
Cover
problem
charge.
at all. And I want to drop like the 10 gold in his hands, but then I want to look back at my crew and be like, I'm not paying for you. I'm still snooty at this point.
It's 10
'cause
gold a
I'm
person
fully
to
in
get into this?
character.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
All right. That's steep.
I'll do it.
Okay. He pulls the little stanchion rope up and he's like, "Have a great time."
Wait, is it like in a bag or are we putting it in his hand?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just pay 10.
Fabric looks behind and sees that everybody in line is giving us really dirty
Yeah.
looks.
A lot of people are like,
You're welcome,
"He
guys.
just got here."
Slide a hand, try to steal something.
So as you enter into a vestibule area, and there's a desk, and there are two halflings sitting behind the desk, and the woman behind the desk says, "I'm here to take your coats and any weapons, please."
Ooh.
And my dagger's in a thigh sheath and they're not going anywhere near me.
I love my coat.
You don't have to take your coat off, which is a service, but any weapons you have, please. The ladies don't like blood on the dance floor.
I can.
That's a band. That's a really crappy band. It's like one of the worst from my. Oh god, that brings back memories.
I will.
I allow
They
it.
assume that everybody has one weapon, unless you've got like something giant on your back.
I mean, I have a longbow and stuff. It's pretty obvious. So I'm
Yeah.
just like, here you go.
Stuff it under your jacket.
Here you go. Here you go.
My light crossbow. I'll put it up there.
Okay.
Now, can I say that I didn't bring the tubes with me?
If you want to have left them at the
Left
workshop,
them at the workshop
Yeah.
or at home.
that's fine.
But I would.
You
like
probably
to,
would have known you weren't
I
going to
would
bring
like to sneak
weapons with
Okay,
you.
one of
well
my
then, yeah.
one of my hand crossbows in.
Roll a. I guess it would be a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Or would it be like a sneak? I don't know.
There's no. Stealth,
Stealth.
yeah.
I guess it could be stealth if you wanted it to be. I mean, it could be
Either one, if you want to like try and hide it behind your back, or like hide the bump on your side.
either way. They're both +3s,
Okay.
so it's not gonna make a difference. Let's try this dice.
This stealthy fighter.
Does it continue?
That's an 11.
The male halfling at the counter puts his hand on your chest and he's like, crossbow on the counter.
I do have 2 of them. Can I try to put one up and hide the other one as well?
Keep the same roll on that one. He's like, nope, both of them.
He's like,
It's like one of those things where I keep on pulling stuff out.
Yeah.
So you gave up your bow. You gave up your light crossbows.
I have a small knife.
Actually, I
I'll
would have
give
left
them
the
a
bow at the
small-
house.
Yeah.
I give them the sword. So.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, there's this. The scimitar.
They're like, this is too much for one person. You have a scimitar on you, I think.
Yeah, but I left the scimitar and the short bow at home, but I'm keeping the dagger on.
Bits! That was La La Big Mac.
La la Big Mac.
Thanks
I
Have you
like
any Mac?
it.
Thank you for the bits, Victoria. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Big Mac. Have you any
I'm gonna
scrap?
try to keep my dagger with me because I have it on the thigh sheath.
Okay.
Deception.
I'll say that they
Because if they
They
do,
can't.
I'm gonna throw down.
Yeah.
If they try to go.
they
at
are
me.
more worried about men bringing weapons than females.
Oh, how sexist of them! I'm scrappy.
I'm wearing
Okay.
the gangster suit. I'm not even gonna try.
So, all those weapons are checked, and they say, "Welcome to the Glitterdust."
Welcome to the Glitterdust.
Here we
So
go.
where are they?
Man, I am ready for this.
I
We
should
are
have.
getting out the map.
I feel like
no.
we're about to see a Kesha
Oh, no.
song.
Oh,
no.
There's glitter
I
on the
gotta-
floor.
I gotta move them.
Yes.
So,
Literally. Oh, I love it.
Kristen, my wife, did all of this, and she spent forever making these maps.
Wow.
Kristen, I am proud
Like,
of you.
So, those lines look like
Look
they
at
were
that.
printed on.
Is
Do
amazing.
you want to change that on that?
Yeah.
Ooh,
You
now
need
play
to
it
put
to
this-
clear.
Oh, it's
music.
indented too. I like
Look
this.
Yeah,
at
if you take
that.
like a mechanical pencil with no lead sticking out and still running across the straight edge, it'll put indents in the
That's beautiful.
poster
That's so
form.
smart.
We were gonna paint it.
So
but
where's the entrance?
So the vestibule is that counter right in front of you guys, that L-shaped corner. There's the double doors right
That's
there.
where we
Yeah,
Okay,
that's where you
got
enter.
you. So this is where we're
Yep.
in.
And
So
this is like we see them move all the weapons into
yes,
They
And
put
the
them in
coats and
storage.
stuff.
Okay.
here. You come back here when I know invisibility.
Kristen, this is a fantastic map.
Really, like...
Outstanding.
Great job.
The interior of the club is dramatically dark, with the only light coming from red crystal everblight globes on small cabaret tables.
Sorry, I
And-
panicked.
The luminous blue and purple illusory glitter constantly raining from the ceiling above. The crowd is just as glamorous, dressed to the nines in all manner of exquisite clothing. The main room is divided into 3 sections. A stage and a dance floor to your right, with some tables scattered about and booths lining the wall. You see the blue booths. Yep.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Casino tables and a bar in the center, playing all sorts of manner of card and dice games. And to the left holds private rooms for more exclusive experiences. Welcome to
I don't like the way
Glitterdust.
that's.
Oh,
I don't like the way you say that.
Love this.
So this whole room, as you can see too, there is also
Is this vomit?
It's a shrub.
It's
Or
a shrub.
shrub.
Oh!
Yeah, these are different bushes.
Yeah.
Kristen said the other day, or yesterday too, she's like, shrubs don't look good from top down. I'm like, just draw
I'm
them in.
so sorry.
No, they look. I think they look fine.
You
So-
got a little too in the club.
There are roughly about 300 people inside.
Oh,
Oh
It
my
is
god.
crowded.
Now this is a party.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do
I'm
it.
nervous,
There are-
but I like
I'm gonna do
really
it.
nervous, but I like the anonymity of it, so I start like bouncing, but I'm not real sure
Oh.
how to dance.
Wait, I'll tell you how to dance. Hang on.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll
There's
like
some
cool
music.
dance
There's
moves?
some music.
Is this gonna be like DDR for D&D? DDR
Yeah.
for D&D, let's go.
I'm gonna ask chat
Watch it just be the
if you
chicken
guys
dance.
want to see me steal again or try
Just
to
the
steal.
chicken dance.
Not that one.
I'm gonna go for it. If you guys don't want me to, let us know in chat.
Right now they're playing
I
some-
turn to you and I say, you should sneak in there and then just...
Get the
Yeah,
weapons
everything.
back.
Not-
Right now they're
not just
playing
our
some
weapons.
Okay, so
And smooth
Lala
jazz.
Big Mac
Some
says
smooth
steal.
jazz.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Lala Big Mac says steal, always steal.
Yeah.
Then I want to say
Um,
that Rook is not dancing to this music. She's kind of sad.
Oh, I forgot what the name of the DJ was supposed to be tonight.
DJ Rambo
Jukebox.
Olivia.
What?
Jukebox. Jukebox.
Jukebox. I was like,
Is it a
I'm
Warforged?
going for
Going
it.
in
It's
here?
not
I'm
11 o'clock
going
yet.
for it.
Oh, dang. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Right now it's a band of hobgoblins in black suits playing some brass instruments and drums, playing some sweet jazz music. You see a ton of people gambling. There is above the stage, there like where those tables are, there's a second floor where there's some balconies or a balcony where they're like a VIP seating
Oh, like
area.
these are the VIP?
No. It would be
No, it would
like
be above
directly
there.
above,
Got it.
so they can look down on the stage.
Nice.
There are games to play. There are drinks at the bar. There are foods you can buy. There's all sorts of stuff you can do.
Well, brother, I think I'm gonna go order a drink, and perhaps maybe try to win some money for Mom.
It's funny.
Let me go with you to get a drink.
All right. So if Howard and Liam will, I guess, beeline it to the
Okay.
bar over there.
Rook
I'm
Would
gonna
goes,
you
go
guys
out-
like to come with us?
Rook goes with you because she's very nervous.
I meant to print this off, and I guess I didn't. Oh man, I got it printed on my.
I'm gonna go up to the counter and fireball. No, I'd like a fireball.
So I guess we're coming over here.
Okay.
Sitting down in an empty seats in the bar there. Is Verse coming with us? Or
V is gonna hang back a little bit and eventually work there, but he's gonna try and go through the crowd a little bit.
casing
and
the
I'm,
joint.
yeah, I'm
Casing
casing
it.
the joint. I'm
Casing it? There you go.
scouting out for some people that are a little too intoxicated. Kind of scouting to see if I can see anybody that.
You do notice
Might
that
be
there
easier.
are a fair amount of like straight jacket looking
Oh.
security guards.
I was very confused.
Yeah,
I was
sorry, I
like,
didn't mean like this.
Yeah.
Just guys standing around the areas checking things out. There are security
Okay.
Crazy
around the
club.
building. But you two head to the bar, and you see on the table a drink menu, and there are 3 bartenders currently shuffling about, helping different patrons. And I'll go ahead. I wanted to print this out, but I guess I didn't. There are 10 drinks on the menu.
Oh, I'm excited to hear these.
There is Glow Glass,
Oh,
Ooh.
Roaring Eagle Ale,
I'll write it all down.
You writing it down?
Yep.
Yeah.
so Glow Glass, Roaring Eagle Ale,
Okay.
The Cranky Clergyman, Milligan's Deep Stout. Rado's Death Punch.
Oh. That one might hurt.
Warlock's Wasted Patron.
Did you come up with these?
I found a massive list of
This is
role-playing drinks,
I love it.
and I changed them up a lot. But
This is great.
Squid Ink.
Oh!
I feel like the glowing one you'd puke it up and it would still be glowing.
That'd be
Yeah.
the best party trick ever.
That's
You could
what's
be
in
like,
the
watch
corner
this,
over
guys.
there.
Twisty.
Twisty. Oh, just Twisty.
Just Twisty.
I want to get Twisty. I love it. I'm getting that.
Dragon Poison Ale.
No, yeah. That's
And there's a little footnote underneath Dragon Poison Ale that says
Literally is poison.
the
Local brewery.
the Sharn Health or not
Advisory.
Advisory has deemed that 1 milliliter of dragon poison is safe to consume.
1 milliliter.
I think that was in the Sharn Inquisitive one time, being like one of the top 10 drinks in the city, I think.
Banana milkshake.
That's it. It's just
Yeah. And it says just what you think it is. And then the last drink, it's like in bold and fancy font. It's just says glitter.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah!
And that one, it comes in a full bottle.
Ooh.
That's what you buy if you want.
Sweet, I guess.
You get a
Entire
VIP
bottle
thing.
of glitter.
It's literally glitter.
What in-
Is it literally glitter?
You can see bottles of glitter behind the counter. It is clear with flecks of gold and silver. It's like gold flecks.
Sugar.
Yeah.
That first one
I
was
like how you
called
did the last
Glow
one
something.
Glow
glass.
glass.
I'll have a glow glass, please.
Yeah. And what would you have, sir?
I look next to me as you're asking. How much is a bottle of glitter?
It's 100 gold a bottle.
Maybe next time.
You really literally.
I look at you like
I have to.
you can't afford.
No, it's like I have to drive an airship home.
Okay.
Oh my god, he came out even more bougie.
Yeah.
No, I have to drive an airship home.
That's
Stupid.
That is
You can always have one.
wonderful, brother.
It's like a wine bottle. Like there, you can pour it for a ton of
Glasses,
drinks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Never mind. Okay, keep going.
So you want gold glass?
We'll do some gambling. Maybe we can get some.
I'll join in on
Get
that.
some later.
So, Milligan's...
Did you want a drink?
Blue.
You want a gold glass?
Yeah.
Okay. They say, all right, coming right up, and they prepare two little short shot glasses with a green phosphorescent liquid in it, and it's
Great!
Yeah, it's just straight glowing. So go ahead and take the drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a
To family.
Constitution saving throw
Oh,
for me.
no. This is great.
I'm going for it, too. I'm going to go for a
this.
Milligan.
Drunk physics.
Okay, hang on.
Well,
Oh.
it's a what constitution?
Yeah.
4.
Nice.
I have +2.
Liam
Yeah.
getting crunk.
I have, let's see, on saving throws and constitution +3. Here, I'll roll in the open here too. So +3.
Don't worry.
Ooh, 13.
That's a 13.
13 straight.
13.
Okay.
Well, 10 on the die.
Okay. So, Falric, you take it and you just like let up this burp, and it's just like this vapor cloud that glows, and it's good. And then, Liam, go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
Oh, so this is how much damage I'm taking. Damn. 3.
No!
You begin to emit a soft glow
This is
on your
beautiful.
whole body for 30 minutes. This
Yeah.
effect, you just are. The room is just.
I feel like
Liam.
that's a
Glowing
winning
already.
roll.
This
Thank you
is-
very much.
yeah.
I think that's a winning roll. Like the,
Mom
what?
has surely
Yeah.
outdone herself with your attire. You're glowing, Liam.
Yeah.
Your skin is simply
Are
glowing
you
tonight.
are you pregnant?
No.
So which one did you want?
Milligan's.
Okay,
Go on, just
that's 1 gold.
1 gold.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Did you guys mark off 2 gold?
2 gold for that
For
drink?
each, yeah.
Yep.
The bartender comes back with a deep, like black stout. It looks like a chocolate color with a frothy head on top.
Oh yeah, perfect.
It does sound actually really, really good.
That's like what I was drinking earlier.
Roll a percentile die for me. So
My god.
like a
Oh yeah, you.
Okay, I
the
got
10 and the 100 one.
Yeah.
There's two of them.
You have to
Yeah,
roll
these
the
here.
10s.
The ones and the
side
10s.
too.
So this is the 10s and this is the 1s.
So you want me to roll the 10s or the 1s?
Roll
Both of
both.
them.
Oh,
It's like a percentage of 1 out of 100.
Got you.
So you
It's
do
the
your
same
10s and your 1s.
Oh, I didn't remember
I
that.
know we
We did
literally
go over
have
I
the
left,
same
I
one.
left
Yeah.
my D100 at home.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see.
Oh.
Well, you don't know what it means. It's just a percentile.
Okay, I got a 00 and a 4.
So just 4. Okay.
Yeah.
You feel a really like warm sensation, different than alcohol you normally have had, and you feel like anytime something's gonna affect you, mind, spirit, body, whatever, like you can handle it. You're feeling pretty courageous.
Oh, confident.
You-
Yes, I like this.
Now have advantage on saving throws for the next hour.
Well, bad roll actually worked out for once. What do you know?
For twice. Yeah.
Advantage for the next hour. Okay. On saving
On
throws.
saving throws.
Okay.
6 is great.
That unfortunately may come in handy if the last 2 episodes have been any indication.
Only for an hour. So you're going for 30 minutes.
Yeah. I'm okay with this.
Awesome. So you guys
Rook, are you having something to drink?
I think I will get twisty.
twisty.
Getting twisty.
I'm gonna get twisty.
Okay. The bartender says, "Now, are you hungry? Just wanted to make sure. Have you ever had twisty before?
No.
Okay. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of like a drink and a meal in one. It's pretty good.
That sounds
That sounds great.
convenient.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. They leave and come back with like a white yogurt topped drink with a purplish liquid underneath.
This honestly sounds pretty fun.
It's got flavors of blueberry and mixed in with like almost like Sprite and some like rum taste
Okay.
to it. You feel like you just feel younger. You just feel like you're a teenager again. Like you just can handle anything too.
Oh no, because I'm
Um,
only 20.
You gain 1 Constitution
Ooh.
and you heal 1d4 HP.
Oh.
And that Constitution modifier is for the full day.
Oh shoot.
No, that's a
Thank
winner.
you. Okay, so we're gonna heal 1d4, which
Yeah.
actually was necessary because I was down a d4.
No,
That's a 1.
Okay.
I'm down.
But you're like full and content and ready to figure out what this club is
I'm
all
ready
about.
to take on the world and go dancing.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Now, all
Guys,
of these
I
drinks
love getting twisty.
all of these drinks did have alcoholic content, just so you're aware.
Right.
Okay, so you can't just like
Pound
I
them
mean,
all.
if you want to pound drinks, you can, but
I had one. I'm good. I'm gonna go do some gambling.
I will join you.
All right, I'm gonna go.
I would
I'm
love to
eyeing
find
this.
out what each of
That
them
looks
do.
like a
Roulette wheel.
a roulette wheel down there
All
on
right.
the far side. I'm liking that.
Charner,
Going
after
for it?
this, can I
Yeah.
see what all of them do later on? Because they're really cool.
absolutely.
I wonder if the banana milkshake gives you anything at all. It's like it's just banana.
I gotta
milkshake.
find.
I'm
I'm
looking
gonna
at-
tell you all the gambling.
I like
games
to
that
have
you
my
can
back
play.
to the
That's
wall.
so cool.
For those of you on Twitch that want to check out the
You
roulette
guys are
wheel
gonna
one.
gamble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay. That's
Here we
it's
go.
mine.
Yeah, you
All
can
right.
go over there. Yeah.
There are 4 different games you can play. One is called Jip, and it is a dice game. Well, there's a couple of dice games. There's Jip, there's Liar's Dice, there's Timora's Spinner,
That
which is
must
at
be
the,
where we're at.
at the roulette table.
Yeah,
And then you can play 21, which is like blackjack but with dice instead of cards.
I played that.
I'll
before,
play
like
21.
a version of it.
21.
Okay.
I'm going to the wheel. Time more is
Twister?
Twister. Yeah, twisty.
Twisty.
Twisted.
I'm gonna
Twisted
go where it
Time
said
Wars,
twisty
man.
because I'm very happy. I was very happy with my choice. I'll go with them to the.
Yeah,
wheel.
I'll go to the blackjack table, the 21 table.
Where is that at?
Yeah, where is
this
that? Which one?
The minimum buy-in for Timora's Spinner is 10 gold,
Okay.
Woo!
and the minimum buy-in for 21 is 20 gold.
Okay.
Whoa.
Where is
This place is
the thing?
This is the spinner, and then I would just put you at one of those tables.
One of those
Those are the
tables.
public tables. This is like private rooms.
Private rooms.
So,
So
like
these are private gambling or
Yeah,
public
that's what-
gambling tables out here.
Cool.
Yeah,
and you went to the spinner.
And
I went to the spinner.
I went to the spinner as well.
All right.
Okay, so buy-in is that much?
Buy-in
So
is 10 gold. Yeah, I'll put 10 gold down.
Same.
Okay.
So I buy in 20.
Yeah.
All
we
right.
both
Let's
buy
do Timor's spinner first. So that's 20 gold in the pot plus 10 gold from the dealer. And there's like one other person
Guys,
at the
we're
table.
gambling in D&D. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So each player
Wait
chooses.
5 minutes.
Oh god.
All right, these are the rules for you guys for
For
Timor's
the
spinner.
two of you.
Yeah, whoever's playing
Oh,
Timor's
really?
spinner.
You guys are on the wheel.
Yeah, we're on the wheel.
This might be important.
Each player chooses one of two options. Choose a number between 1 and 20, or choose whether the result of the die will be even or odd. Then the dealer is going to roll a d20. If the player chooses a specific number, they win triple their bet. If the die lands on that said face, if the player chooses between even or odd, they win 1.5 times their bet. If it lands on the correct face.
So 15.
Otherwise,
or
the player
20.
loses. So you have to pick the even or odd or the exact number.
15 or 30. Okay. For this first one, I'll bet even or odd. And I'll
Okay.
bet even.
Even? Okay. So Rogue is at even.
Probably not, but
I think you would go all out.
Okay, you have the gold your mom gave. Well, you guys have the gold your mom gave you.
This
Yeah,
is
but
for
these-
mom! Mom!
These they cost a lot of money, but I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna go for a specific number.
Oh no.
It's gonna be 13.
And then there's like an elven woman at the table too. She's like, 13. Psh, it'll be 12.
Oh my god, that person trying to one down you.
Okay.
It's that one. It's that Price is Right person.
Okay. I'll roll out here so you guys can
come
see
on
it.
down.
So, there is, what was it, 10 gold for you guys? Or
Yeah.
20?
It was 10 gold.
Okay, so there's 40 gold in the pot
Ooh.
right now.
Okay.
Oh, I guess it's individual bets. So never
It's
mind.
individual bets, yeah.
15.
Oh, so close!
Sorry, I did an F-bomb. I'm not.
That's okay,
In
we
real
get one.
life, I'm not very good with gambling.
Don't worry, you're not very good.
The
at
dealer-
D&D
the
either.
dealer's
Apparently.
this little halfling guy, and he's like, and he takes them all and shoves them back in. Nobody wins that round.
I'm in it again.
You guys are both in again?
Yeah.
Okay. And the elven woman's like, 6.
Even.
Falric looks right at the elven woman and goes, 7.
Oh no!
She looks back and she's like, 6.
7. I look at the dealer and say, it's going to be 7.
Even.
He's
And
like,
I
whatever,
readjust
buddy.
my jacket.
If it is, oh my gosh. Oh,
It's even!
On the bright side, it's even.
All right, so you get 15 gold.
I throw down 10.
Oh
You
no.
just pick up 5 and you're like,
Falric rage throws in 10 more.
and this woman's like,
We're not the right people for
Yeah.
this.
She like reaches in her pocket and she's got like this huge pile of cash she doesn't even care, and she's like, 20.
Do you think it's gonna be a 20? Even.
Falric realizes he can't go any higher.
She gives you this look of, ha!
Do 1, because then it goes right back around.
Come on, bud, make your bet.
17.
17.
I love this.
Oh.
Got it. DM foul.
Had too many twisties.
It's even!
What is
16.
I throw it out.
The dealer looks at you, he's like, buddy, you're gonna lose all your money if you keep playing.
I already have.
I have 93 gold.
He's
I
like, you better hope your friend's got some money around here. There's a long line outside.
Falric frustratedly looks at the elven woman. and swiftly turns away. Just walks.
I made exactly
Wait,
as the
Elvin
amount that I
or
came in.
Yeah,
with.
yeah,
I just
so
want
you
back
broke
my
even.
money.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, no, I
Locked
want to
it
throw
up.
down one last time.
One last time. All right.
And I'm going to say that it's going to be a 7.
7.
Oh, you're going for an individual
I'm
number.
going to do it.
Oh,
I'm
if
gonna
you
do
win
it.
this one. 16
again.
again.
Oh
So-
man, that
You lost.
16 is the big one.
All
Look
right.
at
I'll use a different die.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are at 21. A player rolls 2d10, so get 2d10 out. The dealer does the same thing, keeping the first die hidden, so you'll see the second die. Each player, including the dealer, takes turns rolling any number of additional d10s that you want to roll, but you do it in turns. All dies are face value except the 1, which can be a 1 or an 11.
Wait, say that last part again.
The one can be an ace.
1
Like
is
an ace.
1 or
One is an
11.
ace. Okay.
If the dealer scores 21, all players lose. If a player scores 21, they win. If neither occurs, a player loses if their total is less than the dealer,
Okay.
and
okay,
wins
so
if the
you're trying
total is if their total is greater than the dealer. Yeah. The payout for winning is 3-2. If both dealer and a player score 21, the player wins their bet back.
Is it the dealer also stops on a 16 so they don't bust? Like, is that also?
Is it played like actual
Yeah.
blackjack?
No.
Yeah.
There's
I
just
don't know
these-
what's going
Okay,
on.
so we
I'm
roll
glad
2
I
dice,
played
but then we
this
can
game.
roll another one if we want more
I'm
cards.
glad I
Yeah.
picked this
Okay,
one.
cool. Gotcha.
Let me grab my d10s.
Ramsey doesn't know how this works.
It's okay, blackjack's my game.
Rook thinks, sure, it's cool.
All right, so I roll 2. One's going to be hidden from you guys. There's 1. 5. I just said that out loud, didn't I?
Mhm.
I didn't
I'm going to re-roll it because I said it out loud. Okay.
So you guys gotta roll 2.
So would the dealer continue to bet then? If
Um,
it's one at a time?
Oh yeah, by the way, we're supposed to say how much gold we do. I'll start
It's
with 10
a-
because I
I
didn't
think
say
you
it's
have
a
to do 20.
20 gold
Oh
buy-in.
yeah, it's 20. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's
So you
what I
go
was gonna
start
do
it.
anyway.
Yeah, you can probably raise it anytime. Actually, we'll just keep it at where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have your bet. Keep it uncomplicated.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna write my numbers down. Hang on.
This smooth
This one's
music.
gonna be, isn't it great?
It's so jazzy.
So
this
these I
is-
think the rest of these are public. So,
Yeah, because you're just kind of
Yeah.
filling out cards.
all right.
I'm gonna take another one, so I have a total of 12 right now.
Okay.
8. I'm sitting at 20. I'm
Nice.
hold there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I don't think that's what I needed.
14.
Yeah,
plus-
14, so 22. So I bust
Oh, you
Okay.
busted.
by 1. So that's 20 from me.
7.
Dang. It's your turn. You're gonna hold.
I'm sitting at 20.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
We don't know what happens if we tie.
You got a 22?
Yeah.
If you tie, the person gets their money back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It said if the dealer and player both score 21, then the player wins their bet back.
Well, I mean,
okay,
if it's a
sorry.
tie in general,
Yeah.
then you would win the
I
bet.
think they actually split
Okay.
half the pot because I busted.
Yeah,
Mm.
so
Oh,
he would
right.
technically
Yeah.
get his gold.
I thought it was
but the
individual
house would
bets.
also gain 10 gold.
So that he would
Yeah.
get,
Yeah.
he'd get 30 because
Is
he'd
it
get
a
his
pot
bet back
though,
in
or
half.
is it
No, it's
individual
the
bets?
pot.
Oh,
It's the
really?
pot. Yeah.
So,
Oh.
for group games like this, the house takes 20%.
So 20% of
House.
20
Yeah.
is 2,
Yeah.
right?
So
So
I get
two
plus
gold.
18 gold.
no, 20%
No,
of
four.
No, I
20
get
is
plus 9
4.
gold.
You're
4,
right.
so 4, 8, 12. The house, well, I'm so confused. You know what?
Same,
It's a
it's
tie.
similar.
It was 20, 40, 60 gold total. And
So they-
we'll just split it 30-30
Okay.
for now.
Woohoo!
I'm playing again.
We're gonna.
Guys, this is why I haven't gone to Vegas.
Yeah.
Also, I'm poor, so there's that. But
I
you know.
pulled some of these games off
I'm
the
playing
internet,
again.
and they're not super clear. Can you hear me? You're going again?
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Okay.
pretty die, by the way. Those are really pretty die.
I'm going
Which
again
ones?
as well.
This one.
Yeah, that was my first set I ever bought.
It's beautiful.
Chessex. Okay.
I'm at 10.
I'm at 21.
Oh my
Oh!
god.
Hey.
Oh my
Unless the
god.
dealer can get there too, you're gonna win the pot.
I'm
So-
at a 10 right now. I would
Okay.
like to roll again.
Let me go.
Or do you have to?
I have to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay. Damn, I just put my hand on a D4.
I'm at a 14.
You have to at least get 21 if you want to get anything.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I just had to beat the dealer.
Oh,
Busted.
he busted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so no
So
matter,
that's-
I'm not just playing you. I'm playing him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
are
okay.
all playing against each other.
So you have to roll like at least 7.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
you have to roll
screw it,
a
let's
7.
go. So 4. So I'm at 14 right now. I'm at 16 right now.
So nervous.
I'm at 20 right now.
Oh, gotta have the one.
Yeah, might as well.
7.
It was right next to the one.
It was
Awesome.
right next to it.
60?
So, 60 gold for you.
Okay.
Dang.
I'm.
Dang. Better payouts, yeah.
Yeah. Normally the house would take 20%, but I can't do the math in my head.
20% of 60 is
Again.
4 times 3, 12.
Oh, yeah.
So 40.
Are you gonna play again?
8.
48.
You get 48 gold.
Yeah, the house will take that.
Now, that's the only small math I'll ever be able to do this entire campaign. I want you to understand. I can do calculus. I can do differential equations. You asked me to do even normal math.
Mm-hmm.
What is 2 plus 2? Who
What
knows?
is
Not I.
10 dots?
I want to play again.
Sure. I'll do 20 more.
Wait a second.
You
Wait,
got
if we're
it.
gonna keep fighting
got
each
it.
other
This is-
on this, I actually.
Is there anyone else we can get in on the pod?
I'm not doing it.
Like passers-by, be like, hey, don't you want to play?
Make a
He's
persuasion
trying
check.
to up the ante.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll join in on that. Hey,
There's-
I got good persuasion. I'll
Yeah,
join
go
in on
ahead. You start goading like a dwarven guy walking by.
Oh, that was.
that. Oh no.
7.
He's like, piss off, I'm going to dance.
I'm the same thing, so you know. I'm actually.
So close.
I'm. Is it possible?
Now I'm just imagining a dwarf dance. It's great.
I'm gonna sit out this one. I'm gonna let him go to that, and I'm gonna make my way over to the roulette wheel.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you do your thing.
If you're out, I'm out for this time.
Okay. Well then, good.
Okay.
So to the wheel.
I'll watch you at the wheel.
Watch me at the wheel.
Yeah. That one's tricky.
Wait, no. There we go.
Ramsey, can I see
Yes.
your list of drinks?
Okay.
Yes.
So we can choose how much we bet on that game, right?
It's 10. Well, I guess technically
The
it was a
It's
10
the
gold
minimum.
buy-in.
Yeah.
But you
It's
So
a
the
minimum. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw down 20 gold
Okay.
on odd.
Oh, okay. Just assume there's other people at the table.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Again.
Y'all got money to burn. You're only level 2.
The first one helped.
The dealer's like, I'm tired of playing the minimum bets. You on 20 again?
20 again.
Okay.
Odd. Oh, it's
My
even.
dice were weighted, I promise. Here goes
Again.
40 gold. Oh, you're gonna lose some money. I'll do a different D20 this time.
Odd.
Odd.
20 gold. Yet.
60 gold right there.
Think about it. You could have said even that whole time.
we were only buying in with 10 over there.
He wanted to do
Yeah, you
more.
I wanted to do
Okay.
more. 10 gold.
10 gold.
Odd.
Odd.
Hey!
There you go.
So victory. Oh,
So,
right,
what's
yeah.
the payout on that?
1.5, so you get 15 back.
I get 15 back,
Yeah.
so 15 plus 9, 4. Okay, 20 gold odd.
Just gonna. This guy's like, I'm gonna cut you off soon if he just keeps playing the minimum bet. 12. Now you have 5 gold.
We're done here.
I love it. I love
I'll
it.
play blackjack if I could get more people in.
Yeah, I'm looking at the menu and I'm saying, I'd like a death punch, please. How much
I
are
figured
they?
out that we would just.
Oh
Death
my
punch.
God.
So-
Oh my god, oh my god.
After that,
like playing against the
terrible
dealer.
gambling
we were
round, I
also
need
playing against a dealer.
a good pick me up.
A good
But
death
only
punch.
one
Yes.
of us
He
can
needs
win,
a
so
good
somebody-
punch of
Good.
Or we
death.
could tie.
Punch in the gut, you know?
Ah,
It's
that's
better than
great.
all of us losing.
I have a feeling if
Okay.
you want more, want more help with that, maybe you should try out the glitter. I
It's
feel like-
expensive.
Oh, not the
And
glitter.
now I'm broke.
I'll throw in.
Banana
Alright.
milkshake. Sounds your
This is 2 gold.
2 gold, I have
Alright.
that.
And the drink is blood red with a blue top layer.
Got you.
And as you drink it, It is the best blend of magical rum you've ever tasted in the world. It's dark rum mixed with a cherry cordial and a silver strainer imbued with magic. So it tastes like perfect wine and rum mix.
Which drink is
To
that?
add the
Death punch.
blue topper, you just stir it in with the golden spoon, and the magic reacts to give to the gold, giving a random flavor each time it's poured.
Ooh.
So first you get that dark rum and cherry cordial, and then another flavor pops
How
in.
much is that?
It's like a mystery
2.
flavor.
I highly recommend this one.
Go ahead and make
one
a
too.
Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, this
Wait,
is,
what was
Are
the
you going
flavor?
back to the bar as well?
Yeah, well,
What's the flavor this time?
Dark rum and cherry cordial, and
Dark rum
then
and cherry.
the random magical flavor was, we'll say it was like a coconut right at the end.
oh, coconut.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Almond joy. 11.
Okay. I need you to. Oh, I'll roll it. It's fine. Sorry. You take 4 points of poison damage,
Oh my goodness.
and you are now intoxicated
That's what
for
I
the
thought.
next hour.
Wow.
I highly recommend Death Punch, V.
I am now suspicious.
Really?
You know what? I think you should have some squid ink to fix it. I don't know what it's gonna do, but okay. So we've had. This
I'll take another
Go ahead
one.
and make a wisdom saving throw for me. No, this is part of the drink still.
Oh, this is still the drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
A wisdom save.
Oh my
Saving
God,
throws.
no.
Wisdom is a +2.
Wow.
That's a 20.
20? Okay. You have this like huge desire to order another drink, but you don't. You are maybe like you are able to
Oh, yeah.
hold back on that one, even though you're drunk.
It's not the wet whistle.
I'm suspicious, so I'm going to get something different.
We just want to try them all. That's literally.
I don't
it.
order one for myself, but I order one for Rook.
You order a dragon's breath?
I need a
No,
death
a
punch
death
for this
punch.
young
Death
lady right here, please.
I look
Death.
at it so
Death
like angrily.
Liam,
I'm just
It's like a shot of tequila you didn't want,
Yeah,
and someone hands to you.
I sniff it and I go, when I sniff it, what's the random flavor?
You don't taste that until you stir
oh,
in
you
the.
have to stir it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stir in the foam at the top.
Let me just think about if I'm gonna take this.
While she's thinking, what's the squid ink like?
The what?
Squid ink?
You ask the bartender. Is it?
Yeah. Sorry.
He's like, it goes down really smooth. It's a good. It's a good smooth way. It kind of coats your mouth a little bit. Like think of like a squid like escaping from you.
He's such a good describer.
That's
A lot of people who order this drink, they tend to get this whenever they want to be in a social atmosphere, but they don't really want to interact with people. It's a loner drink, I would say.
I will let you, bartender, surprise me with a drink.
Surprise you with a drink.
Surprise me with a drink.
I'm gonna roll a d10.
Yeah.
I think you should have the death punch. It was really
I say,
good.
here, take mine.
No.
You haven't drank. You should have. You should have
You
had
should
that
pass it
already.
to someone else. Be like,
Yeah, don't
Here.
waste that good beverage.
not me. I'm still over here. But like,
I
pour
can't
it
give you
out.
the bottle of glitter because you won't pay for that.
I'll just take it and run.
He's like, I know just what you need. And he leaves and he goes into the back room and he comes back and he brings out a banana milkshake for you.
I feel profiled. I feel so profiled. V is visibly.
He's like, 2 gold, please.
2 gold for this banana milk.
I throw down the 2
You should-
gold
you should
and
put
just
the
give
death
him the
punch
stink
over
eye.
You take a
I
sip
want
of it
all.
and it is like gourmet. Like
I
the
allow
freshest, best
Can
banana
I do a
milkshake
sleight
you've
of
ever had.
hand? When he's looking away, I want to pour the death punch on top of his banana split and
Ew.
just shake it.
Ew.
I don't care. I don't want to take it.
It won't fit. It's a full glass.
You took a sip.
I took a sip.
Yeah.
I have a full glass.
You
It would have-
exactly
no, I
enough.
have a shot glass. Isn't it a shot glass?
Yeah,
the
it's
death
a-
punch.
yeah.
The death punch is a shot glass.
Yeah.
I think it's a
It's
mixed
more
drink.
like
Oh,
It's a
it's
mixed
a
drink.
drink.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to fit that into
Yeah,
it.
it's
Not even
It's
some.
not shot.
Yeah.
The
Trade
glow-
places?
The glow glass was the
Trade
shot.
places?
He's gonna drink it.
Since it's still the same day, you feel cool and refreshed, and you can gain back. You don't have any spell slots, but you would gain back a spell slot if you did.
Oh, that's nifty.
Oh, well, a level 1 spell slot.
Falric is picking glitter off the floor and he's spreading it on his face.
You're trying to pick it up, like.
It's illusionary.
The glitter that rains from the ceiling is illusionary, so the glitter that came from the floor is probably from people's clothes.
Yeah, glitter
You know,
dust.
I think that is a great time to use some of our hand
That's it.
sanitizer. That is a great cue and nice segue.
I want to hand the death punch and be like, "Hey, look, Falric, I bought you a drink.
You did!
Here you go."
Oh, Rook!
You're welcome.
You are so incredibly nice.
So
Thanks.
make
And you look great.
Thank
You look
you.
so good.
You.
another wisdom saving throw to see if you can.
My cheeks are hurting.
Are you like
because
trying to
of-
persuade him to drink it?
No, I just give it to
Just
him.
give it to him. Just like, here you go.
All
I
right.
also want to order a Roaring Eagle Ale.
That's a
Okay.
15 on the
15?
wisdom save.
You
I'm
still
gonna be
are
the
like,
only sober person.
"Oh,
in here
not yet."
ever.
Oh, dang
Yeah,
it.
I
just
mean,
have
I'm really feeling it right now. I want to dance. I kind of want to dance.
I'll get a drink and then
I'll
we can
drink
dance.
it.
Oh, you drink
I'll
it?
hand it to you.
Yes!
And Falric immediately goes to the dance floor.
So V is
He's
now
like-
double fisting drinks.
I'm doing this in the way. Yeah.
It's my tabaxi way life. I care nothing for
I
money.
love this place.
I do, but I don't.
So you're gonna have to roll a wisdom
I know.
save or
I know.
something?
I take the drink.
the music starts to pick up and get a little more like electro jazzy.
Oh.
Wait,
yeah.
did you finish the second drink?
No.
Uh,
Or his second drink was the death
it was
punch,
the
so
death
you already
punch.
finished it, and then I
and
handed
it
him
got
a
me
third.
wasted.
Oh.
So now
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
you're holding the third.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
holding the third drink. Okay, yeah. So,
What did you want to order?
I wanted to order a Roaring Eagle Ale.
Okay. So the bartender passes this one over, and he's like, you see, it's like a blood red color ale, like a dark red color. And there's some chopped cloves that are on top of it.
Interesting.
And it's like, have you ever had one of these before?
No.
Well, people say they're not sure if the red color is intentional or if it's from the barrels that they store the ale in come from bloodroot trees, and it gives the ale that red color.
It's really pretty. It looks like a
this
amber
ale
ale,
is
a
like-
red ale.
This is the kind of ale that's like shipped all around the continent. Like
Oh.
everybody knows, like, I'm gonna get me a Roaring Eagle. Like that's what we're gonna. That's my 12 pack for tonight or
Oh my
whatever.
god! I ordered the cheapest thing off the menu.
It is 1 gold.
Oh, I love
Okay.
it.
Great.
It's a
It's,
Miller.
you know, like you go to a hotel, like, a beer is still like $6 or $8 or whatever. It's like,
It's a Miller High Life.
yeah.
It's a Miller High Life. Okay,
It's
thanks.
the case of Natty Ice.
Great.
Yeah.
Just great.
Do I do the
But,
wisdom save? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead and do a Constitution save for me.
Wow.
Oh, you were so close to
11.
the 20.
11. Okay. You take 2 points of fire damage. Like you just feel this intense burning, like
Oh no.
from the inside. Like, oh, that doesn't feel good.
Oh
I
my
don't want
god.
this.
I cast False Death on myself. I don't actually. It would give me back 4 health.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So I took his third
You have the
death punch. Yeah. So I'm double fisting drinks. I'm going back and forth between them because, yes.
What was your the banana milkshake?
Yeah, the banana milkshake.
No alcohol in that one.
No,
Yeah,
the second one was the
V
death
doesn't
He's
really get that.
drinking
He's like,
the
it's
death punch,
delicious.
So go ahead and do a Constitution save for me.
That is a nat 20.
Nice.
Ooh, look at that.
Nat
You-
20 before the modifier.
Nice.
I was about to be like, why'd you look at your computer for?
I looked at that and then I went to look at the computer. I was like, wait a second. I had to look back at that. I was like, oh, that's a nat 20. I don't even need the modifier.
Okay, you find this drink really good, and go ahead and make a wisdom save for me.
If I get back-to-back 20s.
But you didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I do have to look at the computer. So that's a 3?
3? Yeah, you want another. You're like, this is good. And the bartender's, all right, 4 gold.
No.
No, you can't. You
I don't have 4
you don't have 4
gold.
gold?
I slide him 4 gold.
Okay.
Here we go again.
Yeah, because the bartender's like, you're out of money?
No,
Nobody's
I'm
out of
not
money.
out of money.
Okay.
I have money.
Okay.
Just
Apparently,
not
Rook
4.
is the high roller here, except for him. He has a ton of money hanging around.
You're a bad influence.
No, you rolled it. You
So
just
again?
dumb.
Yeah, roll your constitution save for me.
18 plus 2, that is a dirty 20.
Okay, you're good. Now
That's
make
a
one more
different
wisdom save for me. You were starting to feel buzzed.
You started something here.
7.
7. Okay, you want another.
I can't give you money this time. No. I tell him hard no.
Power over there's
Hard
like,
no.
I told you it was good!
It's great!
I'm just like weird dancing over.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The bartender's like,
I want another one. We
Yeah,
spot me.
I throw him 4 gold.
I want
you're not quite drunk yet, but you're...
Barton, I want another one.
Alright, 4 gold.
Oh my god.
And make a constitution save.
I'm gonna be broke.
This place is a trap.
10.
It's a
10.
trap.
You
Arch
This time-
wasted.
take... Where is it? You take damage.
Roll a d20. That's how.
You take 3 points of poison damage,
Okay.
and you are intoxicated.
Wait, do I get a saving throw on that?
That was what you did.
Yeah.
Your
Oh, I get
constitution save.
advantage on saving throw though.
That's true.
Oh, you do?
That's
I
true
do.
from his other one.
Oh.
Well,
Should
go
I have
go back and do another wisdom save to see if
Okay.
you want the second drink or not, or third drink.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a 2. So then for
You would've
drink,
sat- you
the
would've-
second one I would need to do again.
Another constitution save.
That also still would have failed.
Okay.
And so for drink number 3,
Yeah.
the
Second
roll
con
on that.
save.
Yeah,
Con save for that. Yeah.
12.
12. You still take
3 points of
3
poison.
points of poison damage, and you
I
are
tried.
intoxicated for 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I know at this point that I don't want to touch any of the drinks again whatsoever, so I immediately go and I start looking around for people that I feel would be someone from House Boromir is not the right thing. That's
Boromar.
from. Oh, very close
Boromar,
though.
yeah, you're close.
Okay, so it's not Lord of the Rings, but it's
Yeah.
a little bit like Lord of the Rings. And I start looking for. I peek into the VIP section that's open, and I look for people that
Okay.
potentially would be House Boromar.
From the conversation from earlier when you were talking about House Boromar, it is a halfling family.
It's a halfling family. I look
Yeah.
for very short people, and I try to tell myself
Aye.
I'm not profiling.
Okay. So you managed to... make an
They find us.
perception check.
Yeah.
That was fun.
You find
I did not
power.
even roll that. Is that okay?
I knew
Roll-
what was
it-
going
it-
to
it-
happen,
do your
but I
intention
did it
roll.
anyway.
Okay. Not much better. So what was I doing? I was doing a
Perception.
what? 5.
Everybody looks like they are at the club.
Okay. Then I start filming. I tell them, hey guys, I can't find the Boromar family, but you know, it's not my problem. I'm gonna
She
dance
found
with
the beat.
I'm gonna dance with Ulrich.
Yeah.
Alright!
I'm drunk, so I just
I
go
start
over
doing what I
there.
think is
Start
the
doing-
D&D version of Macarena. I've
Start
seen
doing
it.
the Michael Jackson Thriller
Yes.
kind of stuff.
I don't even know what this is, but it's great!
I like that, so I start doing it too.
And now it is up to you to find the Boromar family. How do you feel about
Yep,
that?
that's fine.
He's like, I'll be the
One last
responsible.
thing: is there anyone else who's been approaching the tables? Because I want to get like one more round in.
Yeah, you can go to another table and say, everybody, there's old people at all the tables, so
Okay.
if you want to find a busy one,
Yeah,
you can go to a busy one.
yeah. I want to go to a busy one.
And you want to play 21 again?
Yeah.
Okay, there's 3 other people at this table. So I gotta...
20.
You know what? If you guys will roll for the other people,
Sure.
that way it's
Perfect.
easy on me.
You have to tell me, like,
That was.
You have to help
was
me.
3d10, right?
I'll let you just...
2.
I mean, just
2d10.
2 d10s. So everyone, we'll just say everyone did a minimum bet
20.
of 20.
Yeah.
20.
okay.
So the dealer got a 1
No, I missed
and
it.
something else.
Ooh.
So,
Got a 7.
I guess we'll go around the table. So, not Rook, Patron.
Dealer's gonna hold.
not Rook,
I want to
Patron.
roll another.
Okay.
I don't know what that
Sloppy
means. That's plus 9, 14.
That's a 7.
No,
So 7 and 5 and
No, 7 and a 6 and a 1. It moved around.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
7, a 6,
So
and a
14.
1.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm at 9 currently, and plus another 8, that puts at 17.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll hold there.
Patron number 3 would like to stay on a 19.
Okay.
No, I'm at a 19 as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Dealer holds.
So that's it, right?
I would like to keep rolling, and I did, and now I'm at a 19.
Wow.
Good luck.
Appreciate it. Might get my deal back.
So, well, I see they're 19, so that means I roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want.
Go on, I can't.
What
win
were you
otherwise.
at?
I was at 17. I can't. Well, I mean, there's nothing to lose.
Except for 20 gold.
Yeah, that's a bust. No, it's not me. I'm a patron.
Except for 20 gold.
I guess technically you should have hidden your first die too. That would be normal
Yeah, I
black
mean,
check.
yeah.
but it's fine.
Normally you had the first.
Yeah.
Good thing we're keeping it open because Ramsey doesn't know how this works.
One day we'll have a poker night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're all sitting at 19.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna hold as
You're
well
gonna hold?
because I'm probably not gonna roll 2.
No.
All right.
So
Dealer
Yeah.
holds.
I'm holding.
Everybody hold.
Everybody's holding, I guess.
Dealer's 21.
Oh my god.
thanks. Love
There goes your
I-
20.
Well, I'm still up 30,
Yeah.
so I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try to find the people from the house.
Make a perception check.
Well, let me get out of this so I can.
Oh, we are over here on the club. Right, here?
Oh, plus 0, 9.
Okay.
I know half
It
of
doesn't.
the
It's crowded, but it doesn't take too much to tell that there is a area to the left of the stage that looks like it's cuts behind the stage. You're not sure where that hallway leads to.
I'll go behind it anyways with confidence.
And
I'm a
then,
halfling. I
Yeah.
will walk with confidence.
And guess
but
what?
the other rooms, there's like a security office. There's a kitchen. And then those 2 rooms beside the stage on the left and right are like green rooms for the people who are going on stage.
I'm
Just
gonna
so
be
you
a butthole, and I just gifted myself 10 gold. So hey, what's up?
Sure.
I forgot. I didn't
D&D is
realize I had
crazy.
points.
Technically, you're not supposed. You can't use the points to give yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But you
rogue.
can. But you can give it to somebody else in the party. Well, that's the rule that I made.
Shoot.
But that's up to China.
Okay, 78.
Okay.
And then his
That's
name
fine.
is gonna be Mr. Broke Pants over here. Gets 10 gold.
Yay!
You should order 2 more Death Punch.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Oh gosh.
So, you make your way towards that stairwell, and behind there you do see one gentleman who's currently talking to somebody else. Here, put someone where those 2 blue dots are, but like one space. No, in front.
Oh, right here.
But on the other side of the wall towards me. So one space forward there, and then one next to him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one guy in like a suit talking to a patron of the club, and they look like they're just discussing.
I'm gonna listen as I walk by.
Okay. They're just talking. I mean, it's loud where you are in front of the stage.
Mhm.
Make a perception check and see if you can hear what they're saying.
No. 6.
Yeah, they're getting close and leaning, and kind of chatting with each other. It's actually a male and a female halfling.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, halflings. Do they have any symbols on them?
Not that you can see, no, but like I said, the guy the male is just dressed in straight black. Like he looks more business than he's there for pleasure. So,
Okay.
kind of looks like he's standing. He should be standing to guard the
Does-
stairwell.
The stairwell?
Yeah.
That stairwell?
Yeah. So you have to go behind him and around.
I'll walk with confidence.
Okay. Okay.
So I
Yeah.
see.
Make a deception check.
Okay.
Since you are a halfling, I'll say that you get advantage.
Sweet.
To walk past.
One of these
Yeah.
guys are going to screw me. I have to figure out which one because they keep changing. Deception.
As Falric is dancing, he finds 5 gold coins on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Because Victoria gave them to me in chat. Thank you, Victoria.
Yes,
21.
they're on the dance floor. 21?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The guy walks by, or you walk by him, and he just like gives you a little nod as you walk by, like.
Make eye contact, nod, and just continue walking with confidence.
Okay.
To get where I'm not supposed to.
Yeah. So you're back in this stairwell by yourself.
Does that door have any labels on it?
It says green room.
Green room?
Yeah.
I don't need to go in the green room. I'll go up the stairs and around to the second story.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh snap! Look at this.
Oh, and I can even see down.
Oh, it's
that's-
open. Look
Dude,
at that.
So-
Two.
That's the opening for
man, I don't know
the
if
balcony.
I can
That
do
where those
Okay.
blue couches are. That's where the VIP area is.
Oh,
Sweet.
that is sweet.
There's
Everybody, I hope you can
pillows on
see
the floor.
this.
Is that pillows?
No,
No,
that's a different room. I don't have anything covered. I hadn't have time to
that
cover
is
anything.
super cool.
I'll tell you about them if you get to that
Does
room.
this door have any signs on them? I'm just going to ask this for every door.
Yeah, those rooms are hospitality rooms.
Uh-huh.
Not the dirty kind of hospitality rooms. They're more just like, if something happens to an employee or something, they put them in there for the night if you get too drunk or whatever.
Mhm.
So
That's amazing.
all of those rooms are they're actually fairly empty.
Okay.
If you want to investigate them, you can.
So while
I
he's-
will open up the first door just to see if anyone's in it.
No, empty.
And I'll continue down the hall. And this is also a hospitality room.
All 4 of them are.
Do you want to put it here, Michael?
I don't know yet.
I'll come
See,
over
like,
here.
I'm
Okay.
going to just do this and have a level with him.
Does this look like it's just blank?
So as you go
Do
around
you
that
want just a
corner,
little bit of elevation?
you
Because we could put it on
would
top of this.
look and see where that blue couch is in that door.
Mhm.
There's actually a window,
Mhm.
and inside
Good
of
enough.
that room there is a desk.
Look at that
with
big brain. Got to use
a
your college degree.
halfling.
This?
No, inside this room here. There, yeah, that's a desk with a halfling gentleman dressed very fancy, sitting looking over some paperwork.
Mhm.
He looks like he's a super important guy,
Mhm.
and he is not looking down the hallway, but you can see him from where you are.
Anyone sitting out here?
No, empty.
Alright, and I'm going to come up here.
Okay.
And try to open this door and go this way.
Are you just gonna walk with confidence still?
I'm going to walk with confidence.
Okay, make a deception check again
Yeah.
with advantage.
I just kept walking and it kept failing. Nat 20.
Nice. Yeah. Guy looks up
man's
for a
got
second and
confidence.
looks back down and he doesn't think twice about it.
Just walk with confidence. That's
Yep.
what we've learned.
So you find this long hallway. The doorway leads to that VIP area, and there are about 6 or 7 people sitting up there. There's 2 looking over the balcony at the stage, and then there's some couples sitting on the couches in the back.
Any of them halflings?
Actually, all of them are halflings.
I'm just going to, don't mind if I do.
Okay.
Just walk in there. And just kind of be like, one of those people just like, yep, I'm just going to watch. Just kind of listen.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll say with your deception check, with your nat 20, they don't bother you.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You wouldn't say that if you got a bad roll.
I
So-
know.
I would be confident, but everyone would be on to me. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're upstairs. Now, what are the rest of you doing?
I noticed that he's been gone for a second.
Yeah.
And those drinks that I've been pounding are taking effect.
I would
there.
say it's probably been about 30 minutes since you've
So they're
had your
hitting
last
full
drink.
swing.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
and you're halfway through your inebriation.
Check out this move.
I was dancing, but then I proceeded, I saw how intoxicated they were, and I just started taking care of them aggressively.
So
Mom mode.
Yeah, I went mom mode. I was like, I don't like this.
promised. V is feeling very confident.
Okay.
It's probably the alcohol and everything, but he's feeling confident. So he is going to try and almost bump into somebody and see if he can steal some gold from them as he bumps into them.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
We're gonna go with this die because that other one. was a little bit weak last time.
30 more minutes, DJ Jukebox will be on.
DJ Jukebox, yeah.
Are you starting to chant?
With my backup dancers, the Judettes.
12.
Or the boxers.
The boxers. And they just go like.
You bump into somebody, and it's like a. Do you have a particular target, or?
I'm trying to go for somebody else that's drunk, or
Yeah.
preferably, seems like they're a little bit sloppy or not paying attention.
You see somebody that's like dancing with a group, but they're like that person that's like on the outside of the circle a little bit. And you're like, oh, that one.
The one where the
easy.
circle's like pinched a little, and they're the one that's like
Yeah.
sitting a little out there.
Outside the ring of protection.
Yeah. And you go up and try and grab, a little purse that she's holding and slip it, and she's like, get off of me! I'm trying to dance with my friends. He pushes you away.
Get away! This is my song.
We are now.
God.
This is my jam.
What, 0 for 4 now?
Yeah.
We will try again eventually.
All these people.
One day.
You'd think
I'm
Glitterdust
gonna
would
get
have a
arrested
better
or
clientele, but it
So-
seems like not.
Rook, at this point, you do notice that Liam's been
Rook.
gone. Liam's been gone for a little while.
I know I can't corral them, so I just.
You're watching them, by the way. You can see them dancing on the dance floor.
How far down is it?
It's about 20 feet.
I want to use Mage Hand
Oh
Okay.
my god.
and start to push your character,
V, yeah.
V, towards the rest of the group. Just like boop on my kind of with pointing.
Are you helping to corral me from above?
Yes. Yeah.
Are
Thank
you
you.
being open with your magic symbols, or are you trying to sneak it so people on the balcony see or don't see it?
I don't care if they see or not.
Okay.
I'm confident, right? So doesn't matter.
So as you pull out the mage hand, can people see mage hand? I think they can.
People can see the actual Mage Hand.
Yeah. So
So I'm spawning it down
there's
there.
2 women sitting on stools at the balcony, and they look over at you and they see you do this hand sign, and they see this hand, and they're drinking out of martini glasses, and they start giggling as watching this tabaxi get pushed. And they're like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna be like, oh no, a creeper!
No, they think it's hilarious.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's funny.
They're like, oh yeah, we love doing those.
Since he's helping me corral them, and I don't really realize it, I just think I have a better handle on the situation. I start to kind of go towards that set of stairs because I'm a little worried.
Yeah. I just said they were.
So
down,
is
but they're halfway
Is V
outside.
going first, and then you're behind V like that?
I think
or?
V is trailing up behind, so I'm behind both of you guys. You're a little bit ahead, and V's second, and I'm like this.
I'll start the train.
Oh
And I do
god!
this, and as you guys are following me, I start to do the
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
And we head towards the stairs.
You
if
head
we
towards the
can.
stairwell? Okay.
V is entertained and rolls with it.
I
did that.
I
The
was thinking that
intoxication.
Rook is steering me towards the stairwell. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just
Okay. So as you get to the stairwell, that halfling holds his hand out and stops you. Are you headed up to the VIP area?
I'm here to talk to someone about purchasing some goods.
Music stops.
Oh, that was too perfect.
Wait. So I wanna
Holy
roll
music
it.
stops.
I wanna roll it
Yeah,
as
persuasion. Yeah.
Okay.
Awkward silence, and then it slowly. goes
That's gonna be a 22.
22.
Wait. No. Persuasion?
Yeah.
20. 20.
It says, yeah, Boss Phoenix upstairs.
What room is he in particularly?
You'll see the window as soon as you get up there.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Mhm.
Appreciate it. Push him up the stairs.
Thank
real
you.
fast.
Appreciate it.
I put my hand not over his mouth, but I really I push him at the same time.
So you've taken the
I
lead.
catch the back of his chin and I push him like this.
Yeah, like a.
I go, just go.
So do I see them
So you're in the
But
lead.
he's-
Is,
He's
is
shorter
there
than me, so I
also
get,
a
your
window
eye.
over here looking
Yeah.
down?
You're knocking the glitter off
There-
my face.
And I go and
I
I'm
don't
like,
think so. I have the real
and
map
it's
thing.
everyone's kind of sweaty, so it's sticking to me anyway.
So you're in the lead now, though.
Yes,
Yeah,
there is a
that's fine.
window.
Oh no,
It is
I
actually-
wasn't in the lead.
You
I was
were, 'cause you
pushing.
just, yeah.
I pushed everybody.
It's actually when you were downstairs and you looked up, there wasn't a window there. But when you were walking through that room, you could see out.
It's
It's one-sided.
Can I see it, like, where approximately it was?
Yeah,
There,
you can
even
see-
if I can't see through it.
Yeah, you could see where the window was. Yeah.
Okay.
So, do I
But-
know where we're going?
Do I see them, like, go up the stairs?
You saw them go up this back stairwell. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait about, like, 5 minutes, because I know you have to deal with a whole bunch of drunks. So...
I'm going like this,
So,
patting
I'm
on
gonna
my
wait.
now and then. Right. I'm gonna
And
make
then,
my
and
way.
then after a few minutes, I'm like...
Man, this music is just great. I don't see how DJ Jukebox is going to do much better. I mean,
And I'm gonna...
As soon as I see Liam, I'm pointing at him and saying, "Never again."
First of all,
Never
I
again.
helped corral them.
Yeah, after the point.
Liam,
After
where
the
the
point.
plan?
This is the point.
This is yours.
I'm pointing
this
at
is
you.
your problem
This
now.
is your
I'm
problem?
going to sleep.
You're going
I'm
to
taking
sleep?
a nap, dear.
Oh, okay.
It's your turn with the children.
Okay.
As
Oh,
soon
it's
as
way too early to go to sleep.
As soon as you guys like start arguing, the guy in the office looks up from his paperwork and gives you all an eye, and
I look back and I
Yeah.
wink and I laugh.
he's like, he points at you. He's like, "You got it."
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
What was the
Just
name
like
of
an
the guy?
eye, like a
What was the name of the guy that he told me? Like
Finnick.
No.
7?
He looks at you. He's
He's
like,
beside the table.
Yeah.
he's like, "Wait a second. Who are you?"
I want to take it
And-
over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm just here to see Boss Finnick. I talked downstairs to the guy, and he said he'd be up here. Do you know you can point me in the right direction?"
Well, he's through a window, so you can't talk to him.
Okay,
yet.
where is he?
Yeah, he's
I'm
inside that room.
This room?
Yeah, where that blue seat is.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then there's a window, and he's at his desk here
Yeah.
talking to us?
No, he's not talking. He was looking. He can see it through the
And-
window.
and I was like-
he was trying to get the thumbs up, like, "It's all good, I got it." And he was like, "No, you
Can
don't."
I go like this and be like, "Hey"?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this halfling gentleman, great attire, comes out. He says, "I don't recognize any of you. How'd you get up here?"
So, Bruiser Buddy downstairs let us upstairs. We're looking for Boss Finnick.
It's me.
Hey, so actually I wanted to talk to you about something. Could we potentially procure some items from you?
I mean, this is a club, not an auction.
Well, I mean,
Let's go talk to him.
yeah, let's talk somewhere a little bit more private if that's okay with you.
Who are you?
I am, Ophelia.
Ophelia. All right, Ophelia. If you've got coin, we
I
might
do
be able
have
to do.
coin.
We might be able to do business. Follow me.
I have a
Alright.
coin.
I have a coin.
Finnick takes you all, and you head to this room down here. This one of our meeting room.
Okay.
I'm gonna step back here.
I almost stuck that.
It's actually like you see like some lockers and stuff in there. It's like a
Like the club business back room for the
yeah.
staff.
It's like for the security officers and stuff. It says, "This must be your first time here.
Yes, most definitely.
Well, welcome to Sharn's hottest nightclub.
It is pretty
Glitterdust.
toasty in here.
This place is great.
This place has everything."
It does, including 2 drunk patrons
Now,
here.
what can I do for you, and how can you make this worth my time? Because you've already interrupted me.
I apologize for that. We didn't actually know where else to interact with you. We had no idea. We got some word that you'd be here at Glitterdust tonight, and that's why we came on down.
Who told you I would be here?
Well, no, not you specifically, but just where we could procure some items. And to tell you the truth, I actually have no idea who sent us here. I cannot remember a name to save my life.
If you want to name
No, I
drop
legit do not know.
Cornelius Goodfellas.
I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
nothing. I ain't no snitch. I ain't gonna let nobody know.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Why don't we say it like that? It's like, we have contacts.
I ain't a snitch. That's how I'm gonna say it.
Now we're a personable family here. I want to know all 4 of you. That's all right. Finnick Bormar is my name. I'm the owner of the club here, and I run a pretty good establishment, if I say so myself.
I'll say.
Ophelia Jazz.
You're drunk.
You're drunk.
I am having a good time.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying our
Ophelia.
right.
Jazz.
Ophelia Jazz. Great name.
Thank you.
We're the
You're the
Cloverfields.
owner of this place?
Sure do I.
This place.
I apologize for my brother. He's been heavily enjoying the establishment,
I have.
as he should.
Me too.
We are the Cloverfields.
It's
We
good.
enjoyed it.
Good to meet
the
you.
drinks are good.
Finnick Palmer. So, what items are you looking to procure? And, typically people that come shopping with the Lamar family don't look for, our typical goods are all sold downstairs, our casino, our drinks and food and everything. I don't know what item you think that we might be able to sell you, but if we have it, I'm always up for business.
Black powder.
That's a brave thing to ask for.
Well,
To
we
be
are in a
honest.
private room.
And he does have confidence.
Confidence.
Confidence is key.
Okay. Black powder. Interesting. It just so happens that I recently came across a barrel of black powder, and we have it here today.
Wow. Here in the club? Isn't it highly volatile?
It's in our vault.
Well, that's good. No patrons harmed in the procurement of this black powder.
No
I
patrons.
I won't say.
No patrons.
No patrons.
He ain't no snitch.
Nothing to worry about.
Also, just curious about who your friends and enemies are. What do you think about Daask? The Daask family.
Do you live here in Sharn?
Actually, give me your
I
things.
sure do.
You two, I mean, you do know normally, but right now you're a little fuzzy.
Born and raised!
The Boromar family and the Daask are basically at war with each other at this
Good.
point. Yeah, they are
And-
neck and neck.
And I would say, and the only reason I'm asking is because you hear things, but you don't know if that makes sense. If
We tend to keep our business as on the books, anyways. We keep it, fairly.
as
Safe and-
with my job, do I know essentially how
You'll take it back.
patriotic or not patriotic the organization would be, regardless of their legal status?
The Boromar family, they are deeply rooted in Sharn, and they want the city to succeed, but they have their own means of
definition.
Yeah. They
The
want
more the
to
city
run it the way they
succeeds,
want
the
to.
more they get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
also in cahoots, or not. They're also the Eberron family is also angry at them, right? Because if we that little paper that you had handed me, the Boromars replaced the Eberron family from the 60 families.
Right.
Council.
Yes, they recently got an invitation to the Irting.
Okay, cool. That was on the bigger sheet on
Yeah,
the Sharn
you guys can-
Inquisitor.
So,
Just
my brother has recently encountered
Thank
firearms
you.
as a part of his job as a bounty hunter.
Well, those are illegal.
Sometimes if I look too
Well,
close.
he had to take them as a part of his job as a bounty hunter, of course.
If you plan on using them, I might have to report you to the watch.
Now, you do have a giant casket of black powder here. Now, what else are you going to use it for than to power things like this?
Nobody knows that I have a casket of black powder. I can do whatever I want with it.
Well, at this time, nobody knows that we have 2 unusable stationary nunchucks.
Love that name. Well, can I buy those stationary nunchucks off of you then?
Can we buy that black
Or-
powder off of you?
Because the last opportunity we had to use them, but didn't have any powder, was against the Daask.
I see. Now, you understand, if the way that you're talking, you want to become contractors with us, if that makes sense. I can see a future business arrangement if we want to go down that road.
I think it would be with the understanding that any prior arrangements we have to meet those first.
Additionally, we can't just have an arrangement based entirely on black powder. There would have to be other things to, sweeten the pot. What does
I
your
could be a
contractor...
steady supply of black powder if you need it.
Okay, another thing that I don't want to exactly... Well, I'm going to say is that technically, we don't really need the black powder because I have a feat that allows me to make magic bullets for him where they like after he runs out of bullets, he just uses magic, and I make the item for him.
Sure.
So technically, we only really need to start his gun off. So I don't know what to take that with. That wasn't RPing. That was literally just me talking.
Do you know that you can make that?
Yes,
Okay.
I have it. Something ranged weapon. What it's called one of my infusions. I can infuse a weapon with ranged weapon magic. Somethings.
You can make bullets, but you probably can't make powder.
No, I can't. But okay, what it says here. Let me find it.
I'll say that.
I can look at it.
Yeah,
later.
you're gonna. He's gonna need the black powder.
Yeah.
So, if we want to do business, I could give you a few options on how to on this case of black powder. I could sell it to you outright. 500 gold for the barrel. Or you do something for me, and I give you this black powder barrel, and we could leave it at that, or if you want to continue to do more work, we can make future arrangements at that point.
Just to say succinctly what it does. If you load no ammunition in the weapon, it produces its own, automatically creating one piece of magic ammunition. When you make a ranged attack, the ammunition created by this weapon vanishes the instant it hits or miss.
Okay.
So, but that's just it. But keep going because I like this. This is
So
cool.
the Daask recently messed up because they tried to. Here's a nice bit of information. They tried to sell nation secrets to other nations, and not a lot of people are privy on that.
That was to the bad of Charn
And Breland.
and Breland.
Yeah, absolutely. That's well, we appreciate your civic duty for sure. I mean,
I want to suddenly realize that I'm being very confident, and suddenly just kind of
just confident.
And I'm just confused as to why this is happening. But I'm like, Liam just feels like he's got it today.
It's the drinks.
It's the oh yeah, that's right.
So I think as long as we have to meet our prior commitments, but then we can make one after this. If that makes sense.
what are your prior commitments? Are there something against what we?
I don't know. So when people have an array of friends, one friend might have something that contradicts with another. So I've previously.
You're beating around the bush.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. On purpose.
Yeah, I can tell.
So
if we take a
all I'm
contract
saying
with
is
Charn
I have prior
Watch-
commitments. If they meet up, I have to default to my first commitment. I just want this understanding prior.
You have an employer.
Yeah.
Makes sense. You were saying, I'm sorry.
That's it. We have an employer. He has an employer, I guess.
We might still be able to wreak a little havoc for you, though, in the right situation.
I'm flexible.
He's flexible. I say that. He's
I
the
can't
most
touch
flexible.
it.
I just come out of nowhere.
Well,
I love it.
like I said, I can sell it to you, 500 gold outright, or you can do a job for me, and we'll give you that.
You should
Well,
have
that
better
be
on
done.
the tables.
That basically makes our decision for us.
I'm broke.
Well, it's not going. It's not going anywhere. If you need a couple days to find 500 gold,
I accept.
I would like a couple of days to think about your offer and potentially procure 500 gold.
We
We
I
didn't do so hot on your gambling tables today, so you may have a good bit of income.
well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
The
They were very
other
fun.
opportunity, I don't think I will disclose all the details yet,
Fair enough.
unless you accept, because it's a little dicey situation.
Would you give us a taster?
I accept.
Please
We
ignore.
two of
I push his
our
face again.
two of our best men, unfortunately, were attempting to acquire something for us, and for the first time ever, got caught. And so they are detained, to put it lightly, and we need them undetained.
So,
Let's talk to Sergeant Vilroy.
DM player level.
Yeah.
So, part of my employer in specifically Sharn, tries to make good with some of the criminal organization. And so I would go talk to that captain and see. It's like, okay, let's see what we can do, but if that's all you need, sure, we'd accept.
Now, if you were to release these 2 individuals, they, we don't think we want our family name to be tarnished in any way, and that would need to stay off of the table.
Could we...
Are you saying you need loose ends tied up, or you just need silence?
I'm sure there's a few...
Silence.
I'm sure there's a few Daask that would be willing to take their place in the cell.
If you can find a couple Daask to swap with them, sure.
Yeah.
Just be like, these guys look the same, it's chill. These 2 halflings, they all look the same. That's awful. That's awful. I take it back.
The problem is that I'm seeing is that if I
Small lives matter.
divulge these details to you now, what's to stop you to say that you go to the watch and tell them what we're doing and...
What, they would say people don't want their people in jail? That's believable.
Well, they might think we try to break them out.
Well,
who said anything about
it's not about what you know, it's about what you can prove.
I have no allegiances to the watch.
I like this lady.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's confidence. And I'm learning, it's confidence. Rook's finally getting her...
If you can't come up with the 500 gold, we need 2 men that are held down in the Citadel, which is a prison on the cliffside. That might not be right. It is in Sharn. I'll tell you where it is later. It's in the Ambassador Towers in Middle Central, which is near the precinct that Sergeant Villar is in. Not the same one, but near it. We need 2 Warforged to be released by whatever means you can decide. Now, if you get caught, or if whatever means, we will.
Yeah,
we don't know
for sure. We need 2 individuals named Boost and Sentinel to come back to us.
Sentinel and the Citadel.
Sentinel and Boost. They're our best purveyors.
Do you have anyone who's also Warforged and on your shit list, for lack of better terms? You can also get back to me on that.
Yeah, I don't know anybody personally, but the Warmore family has all sorts of enemies and friends. So we're getting delivered drinks.
That's so sweet.
Anybody?
I would like to thank Amanda for all of the alcohol. Thank
I'm
you.
good.
No, I'm
Thank
good.
you.
Good.
So
Thank
at
you.
this time, like as you're still discussing things,
I'll see what I can do.
Cheers.
Are you?
DJ Jukebox comes on.
You want
Oh,
No,
I don't
I
need
remember
it.
V was double
I don't
fisting
need
drinks.
it.
DJ Jukebox.
Take your pick.
DJ Jukebox?
DJ
Oh, I
Jukebox
don't want one.
has come on
Wait,
stage and
actually?
started playing some like magical techno. It's like a really weird experience. You alright? You got a big ice cube?
No. Hilarity ensues. It's
Oh, you
crumpled,
know
but-
what?
The inside of this cup has like a little bit of layer of water in it from the dishwasher. And I just got a mouthful of it, and it doesn't taste
weird.
good.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna figure this out. I
Hey,
ain't a baby.
I know I did say that there was no way that this music could be better, but man, DJ Jukebox. This is good stuff.
He makes the
Figured
big
it out.
bucks here. It's a little loud too.
Here you go.
No mas?
No ice. Thank you though.
Oh, now it's quiet.
I want to start boogieing in my seat.
This mouse is hard to move.
I want to do like
Okay, that's
I want to
probably
do
good.
like firebolt, but not actually like let it off. Just let my hands glow and start doing that rave dancing. I don't know, man. I didn't know how to dance.
So
I think there was something special in my drink.
you know,
It was a banana milkshake.
honestly,
it was pretty rough.
I think for the sake of our own safety and our self-interest, gonna need this to be wrapped up by tomorrow evening.
Wow, you want a quick turnaround, don't you?
Quick turnaround.
For
You're
such a
guaranteeing
short timeline.
You won't get rid of the black powder in that time?
That's I'll hold it for a day.
Okay.
I don't know what's gonna happen to it after that. So.
Well, I don't know that we have connections with what's-his-face's group. And so I'm like scrambling in my head to think of something. And
I'll give you more time if you decide to do the job. But if you want to purchase it, I need the money by tomorrow night.
Okay.
Okay, if we decide, okay, got you.
Then I think I want to say yes to that and say, like, you know, unless he's going to speak up and tell us that he has connections. I mean, that's all Rook thinks we need. We need a day to decide and a day to figure out a game plan.
Just come back and talk to me tomorrow night and we'll go from there.
Do you know Captain Tonon at all?
Is that your... he says, no.
You may want to get to know him. Well, I'll see what I can do.
I get very weirded out by that.
Okay.
And then I'm like, okay.
Well,
He's very smart.
Before you go, I'd like to show you around a little bit if you're interested.
I love tours.
Yeah, come with me. And he points you to the door, the back here. No, the door here. Into this big room. And as you walk in,
You were gonna go.
you
like,
see 3 just built halflings. But they're walking around and looking through these one-way mirrors over the casino tables. Like if you stand up and look, they're all directly over the bar.
See, everybody's cheating.
They're probably counting money too.
Dude, that's cool.
And then
Yeah,
the counting room
that's
is
how
in
they
here.
make sure they know how much you spent.
There it is.
Oh man! And now they're gonna have some girl named Ophelia Jazz. They've got some counting on.
Yeah, they're
I gotta
out
keep
there
up.
checking even the private rooms and everything. They're making sure nobody's cheating and spending money
That
like they
is
should
so
be.
nifty. Good
That's
job, Charter.
brilliant.
Charter, this is a really cool
That's a
setup.
really cool
It's
setup,
outstanding.
Thanks.
10 out of 10.
Fantastic.
Would recommend.
Thanks. I can't take all the credit. The map is partially from
10
the
out
book.
of 10, Kristen. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, she did a
Still.
good job.
Yeah.
This was not from the book.
Yeah, that you had to create that.
Oh, yeah.
So
Mhm.
But Phoenix says you all are welcome to enjoy yourselves for the evening and come back tomorrow and we'll figure out if you want to buy this from us or
Work on
do a
something.
little job.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're not here to make enemies.
But you may make a couple friends. So
Could you make sure we're on the list for tomorrow to expedite things?
You weren't on the list for tonight, were you?
I have
No,
to admit,
I wasn't.
my
That
name
is
is
truthful.
not Saren. I will have to admit, so there is some individual named Saren that may be a little upset that they couldn't get into this evening.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Thank you. Thank you for that cavalier attitude. It's the same attitude I had when I came in.
just walk with confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah.
It's confidence.
We'll go from there. It's all good. So, thank you all for coming. I appreciate it, and I hope to do business with you all.
Thank you for your time.
I didn't give you any dimes, but
I just breathe. I breathe very heavily.
time.
I'm
Thank
just-
you.
what a great night.
And
I'm having
I'll
a
have
great
one of
time.
these-
You having a great
I'm
time?
having a
great time.
have one of these gentlemen show you out, and or back downstairs, and they take you back down to the first floor. You did see there was another stairwell in the security office, but he didn't take you down that one. He brought you back the other way. So you guys are back down to the dance floor.
Dance floor.
Unless you want to fight the guy that walks you.
No.
I didn't think you wanted to, but
With
Not right now.
Would it be
jukebox.
possible for us to hear what the other drinks did as well, unless somebody would like to get another drink, which is not me?
Valric is
No consequences now.
So easy.
Huh?
I said no consequences. No.
Except money.
Except money, that's true.
So the one we didn't have, the first one, is going to be the cranky clergyman?
Yeah, so the cranky clergyman was a deep opaque black with a stark white head. That is adapted from well-aged potion of cure wounds. So they like turned old cure wounds potions into alcohol, and it tastes like poison when entering the stomach. And then a brief moment later, you get like a warm feeling, and it actually still does heal you, but you have to make a con save, otherwise you take poison damage. So it's like it
One or
could
the
heal
other,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Heal you or
That's why
you.
it's the cranky clergyman, because he could be nice or mean.
Then we have warlocks, wasted patrons.
That one, blue drink with the dark swirls. It burns all the way down, but it has an amazing aftertaste. Those who drink this cup can use Mage Hand for the next 24
Oh
hours.
my god, that is so
Oh, I want to have
At
fun
will.
with that.
Yeah.
That will be.
Then Squid Ink.
Squid ink, you actually, your mouth does get coated in that black inky stuff and down your throat too. It's usually followed by a chaser, and you get advantage on hiding or escaping for the rest of the session.
I want a Squid Ink. And then the Dragon Poison Ale. Is that the same? That's
That was
not.
3 gold for that.
That
What
was
happens
3
if you have 2 milliliters?
Oh, you can,
You have a second drink.
yeah, if you have a second, I won't say that, here, I'll read it to you. Anyone who drinks this drink needs to make a Constitution save. On a fail, they will be knocked out for 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
On a pass.
On the Dragon Poison Ale?
And
Yeah.
that's just having 1 safely,
Yeah.
not
You
2.
get passed out, and then, but if you succeed, you get 10 temporary hit points
Wow.
for 10 minutes.
That's nice.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then what does glitter do?
Glitter, I will not tell you what it does because you are
Okay.
still you're welcome to purchase a bottle at any time.
Ooh, okay, alright.
We'll come back.
I'm
in
gonna
the
save
future.
some money up.
100 gold for that bottle.
You just
Okay.
got a 10 gold in the chat, Rook.
No, someone wants to know.
What? Thank
Yeah.
you.
Go get your drink.
Thank you.
It
Oh
is.
no, she's okay. They gave it to me so I could get my drink on, so I
Yeah.
have to get one.
Go
I
get
have to
you
get
a
a
drink,
Squid
bro.
Ink.
Yeah,
I'm
get
gonna
a
Squid
swing.
Ink.
That's 3 gold.
Cool. So I'm gonna put 7 in my thing. Thank you. That was really sweet. Thank
Awesome.
That's awesome.
It is 9:27 and is Fail Whispers tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
you're right.
So I think that's a pretty good spot to wrap things up. You guys
Dude, I love
negotiated with Finnick Boromar to see if you could purchase this barrel of black powder. I honestly didn't think you would just straight up ask him.
Really?
I came up with so many other alternatives.
I didn't know how. Like
Yeah.
Ramsey does not know how to RP like being coy.
Yeah, I
do
don't
not
know if you were
how to
gonna
do
like
that.
sneak up there.
I
or,
was
like-
actually about to ask, but then you did.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah.
I was like black powder because I didn't know what else to call it. Like,
Yeah.
hey, do you have something
I
very
was going to
sneaky
say.
and boomifying?
I was going to say smoke.
That's not what it was
I was going to
supposed
say
happen.
smoke powder because that's another term that's like D&D-ified.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
I took
Yeah.
my,
So I didn't know if you
kinda
guys were
took
gonna like try and
myself
steal
out
it
of,
or.
out of everything being drunk the whole time. So,
On the way out of the club, back to, I guess we're staying with you at this point.
At your family's house or at your?
oh, that'd be great. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that'd
it is
be a
a-
great idea.
It is a
It's-
tight squeeze.
it's
'cause
going
there's
to be like
12
no,
people
no,
in there
like
already.
the bedtime's going to be like the Waltons, where like good night, John Boy, good night, you know.
Good
Yeah.
night, Billy.
Marsha.
Good night, John Boy. Good night, Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
was
goes on
going
for
to
like
see if
10
I could get one more roll.
Alright. Yeah, quick. Which one?
I'd
do you want to
also
do?
like to.
Huh?
Evens or odds or whatever?
No.
I
I mean, like leaving the club,
Oh,
try to
nice,
find
nice.
one more person,
Alright,
get one
go
more
ahead.
shot at.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception.
Which die? Which
Check,
die?
see
Which
if you
die?
see
We're gonna
something.
go with this die.
Hey, do you want to try to make it a team deal where the halfling bumps into there, and
I
then
like
on
you.
the other side
Yes.
you try to get the.
Wait, does that give him advantage?
We'll see. Yeah.
I want to try
Find
to do
somebody
this.
first.
So, who's the bump man? Who's the light
I'll
finger?
bump. 'cause
Okay.
Oh my god.
You're the bump. I'm the light finger. Gotcha. I like this. Okay, so we're doing perception first.
Yeah, see
Okay.
if you find who you see out there that you could steal from.
That is a 16 plus 3. That's 19.
19. You find a nobleman who is stumbling his way out of the tavern.
Yeah.
I am going to take you along with me.
Currently,
Yes.
I'm trying to get
You're
DJ Jukebox's autograph up on the stage.
So after he does that, I'll grab.
I'll give it to you too.
Yeah. After he does that,
Put that in your
I'll
inventory.
grab.
Yeah, in the inventory.
I'll grab Falric, and what I'm
I want
essentially
you to
doing.
actually sign a slip
will.
of paper.
What I'm doing is essentially I'm putting my arm under him since he's drunk around his shoulder, and I'm going to use him to bump into the nobleman and be like, "Ah, brother, what are you doing? You can't just go."
Yeah.
And I'm
Okay.
going to make a
And
Oh,
I'll go
brothers,
with the
you
hot
see, I
fingers
got the
right behind.
autograph on the back of my flyers.
Yeah. And so then we're just going to make a giant scene
Okay.
after bumping into him.
Make a sleight of hand check. See if you can
Yes.
steal.
All right. 19 plus
Nice.
3. That's 22.
22. You manage to slip your hand and like pull the rope of his coin purse, and it just falls right into your hand. Boop. He doesn't even feel his waist get any
Heck
lighter.
yeah.
And I'm like, "Come on, brother, let's go."
You now
Oh,
have
this was
a
such a great
nobleman's
night.
coin purse And I will tell you what's in that next time. So I can figure out what's in it next.
Success!
Awesome. Good job, guys.
Heck yeah.
Everybody's
Well done. Well
We
done,
finally got there. It
Charter.
only took 5 tries.
Thank you for running, Charter.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a blast.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Notes for this session.
Sweet.
So
We will be
Nope.
back probably not until January because December is a busy time.
Holidays, family, turkey,
Yeah,
cranberry sauce,
I don't know, but we do have an episode of Dirty 20.
what's a green beans,
beginning
potatoes,
of-
tomatoes?
green beans, tomatoes, potatoes.
I'm not going to
corn,
Alaska anymore,
dude.
so that'll free up.
Okay, well,
second.
wait, after we
We'll
go
figure it
offline,
out,
we
yeah.
can talk about it. And
So,
figure things
Thank
out.
you all for joining us. If you're on
Thank
YouTube,
you.
thanks for watching.
Thank
And
you.
Thank
don't
you.
forget
And
to add-
Kristen is
Points.
still watching.
You're amazing.
You are amazing. These maps were incredible.
It is just beautiful.
Fantastic
Sweet
job.
lines.
So much glitter.
So much glitter. So much fun.
Try not to get it everywhere.
I love all the handouts and stuff.
He
Yes.
says, she
Fantastic.
says, "Hey, he did it! Yay!"
Did it.
So yeah,
All right. Don't forget to add your proficiency bonus.
call your mom.
Call your mom.
Oh, wait, I'm
No,
still
you-
supposed to say that, right? Okay.
And watch Fable
Yep.
Whispers.
Favorite
Yeah,
Whispers
and
coming up
and
next.
one thing that I wanted to mention before we go offline, and Robert, this is one thing that you brought up. If you type in our chat, in our Twitch chat, at any time from now on, if you put in ! you matter in the chat, it will actually pop up the suicide helpline
That is really
Oh,
sweet.
nice.
as we're trying to take our stance
Yeah.
on fighting
Mental.
against that mental illness and bringing awareness to that. So if you or somebody you know are struggling with that, please don't hesitate to call and talk to someone because you do matter.
People care.
Absolutely.
Someone loves you. Someone needs you.
Probably
Especially
me.
going
Very
into the
true.
holidays.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And daylight savings is evil.
Yeah. Seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah.
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 All
no.
right. All right, guys. We will catch you next time.
Bye,
Don't forget to
everybody.
lip
Bye.
brush your dice rollers.